severance package or some shit.
It's not a severance package.
The dude was rich. The dude was rich. He like got her used to a certain kind of lifestyle. They broke up, and now she feels entitled to that same lifestyle because they broke up. And
entitlement.
Well, hold on. Make sure you know. She was like, she wants the gentleman to continue to pay for that lifestyle.
Entitlement.
Not go find another person with that lifestyle. She's more so worried about that downtime of not being that when you're not up and you got to go back on the hunt. That struggle. She's afraid of the struggle. Once again,
you better go
not knowing what your actual struggle will be, your lifestyle compared to a regular hood joint or a regular woman. You know what I'm saying? Lifestyle is not the same. So for you to say you want to go back to something, you're leaving this is going to bring you down to a different lifestyle that you can't live in. It's like, yo, go ask the woman working 40 hours a week and still able to go on trips to Miami every other week and go on trips. It's something that she doing. It's something that these women and parents with kids and parents and shit with kids, they out here still living a life. Whereas a lot of these single motherfuckers who keep saying, "Oh, I need this, this, and that to go do that," are still out here looking dumb as shit. And
I'm gonna say J. Cole said it the best, bro. Don't let the streets in the world confuse you. The women out here that's working 40 hours a week and taking care of their shit is still winning, bro.
You feel me?
The hoes and these stocks are not winning.
Bro, they put these bitches on the pedestal. Like the women, like that girl in the video, she's like that because she got niggas in her. We're not.
No, I'm talking about even men. Like you got your simps, you got your tricks.
Those niggas.
Let's we're talking to real niggas. You know what I'm saying? Real men, whatever. Is those the women we are actually championing? Or are those the women we look for?
Those are the women we trying to fuck and say that we fuck. They fucking move on.
Gotta ask another question. When it comes to women, what is a real nigga? Because niggas switch up when it comes to women too.
See, right there. With women, I don't look for real niggas in women. If a woman's a real nigga, I don't want that.
Los was asking, what do they see? What is their definition of a real nigga?
Yeah, because a nigga could find a woman today, switch up on his niggas tomorrow. So you could be like, oh well, he was a real nigga yesterday. Well, not today. Today he's a simp.
But we gotta specify.
That's the thing. Would that be real?
Niggas be saying that shit, bro. When you get in a relationship because they mad you taking care of your girl and doing your responsibilities as a man, there's certain times like, yeah, nigga not gonna be around hanging out all day when you got a girl, nigga. Like that's his girl.
Priority.
Shout out to artist Cleo Soul, so fucking dope. She has this song called I think it's called Why Don't You? She says one line in there. It's just like, it's pretty like, I know you work real hard. You're trying to you always taking on your friends' problems. Oh man! Oh, hold on. Give me a second. I'll find a lyric. You know I hate.
He gonna play it.
No. I'm gonna go to Genius real quick. But it's just very. You know I'm saying, like I said, look into like I said. We're just not to go in too deep into that part, but just like knowing when you have to be yourself. Whether it be, yo, I really fuck with this girl. I'm gonna put my time into that, or I know I keep the balance of my friendships and my relationships at an even balance. You know what I'm saying? It depends on how that personality or their morals are. Like if you're thoroughly in love with this person and you know when you were like that, you put your all into that person, time and all of that such. You know what I'm saying? And if your friends know that, they'll understand it. They might hate it, but they understand that's just how you are when you're in relationships. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have that understanding with your friends, for real.
Like there's always like making time for your friends, bro. But it's just certain, like I've had certain friends, bro, where like they get my bad. She got that fat ass, bro. They get fucking wild
outside.
They get wild emotional, bro, over like this fucking like dumb shit, bro. And it's just like, yeah, bro, I'm not gonna deck my bitch to fucking drink and smoke weed and go.
You gonna deck your bitch?
No, I'm not dead.
Okay, right.
You from New York, dog. Come on, dog. I'm not gonna debt my bitch to go fucking drink Hennessy and smoke weed and talk shit.
Right, like, hit me up on the weekend or let me know, like, yo, bro, what you doing this weekend? Oh, you ain't chilling with your all right, yo, let's go pop out. You know what I'm saying? Be informed or be just once again, we talk transparency with your friends, man. You gotta understand your friend is He's outside of y'all relationship now. You know what I'm saying? Once again, you know, I classify everything as relationships. You know what I'm saying? Friendship relationship, intimate relationship, parental relationship, all of that. Long story short, you got to be the same way. Just as like, hey, shorty, yo, you trying to go do something this weekend? Oh, you don't know me, my girls. Yo, we already said we was going to go out this weekend. All right, say less. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go get with my homies then. You know what I'm saying? Let me go see what they doing. And then you never know. Your homie might be on a date with some shorty. Now you fucking stuck. So it's just, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be attentive with your friends, knowing what's going on with their lives,
man.
Be
honest with them. Open up. Just tell them what's up. Like, if he's your friend, if that's your peoples, they're going to understand. They're going to, you know what I'm saying? Like Joe said earlier, they're going to respect the fact that this is what you do for your lady. A real friend will see that.
Like, go ahead, Joe, and then we're going to spit it back to the
I have a friend I haven't talked to in a couple months. Like, he hit me up, like, when my grandmother passed away, whatever. Nigga was like, yo, sorry, I haven't reached out to you in a minute. You know, I'm like, and I messaged him back, like, nigga, you have a whole son now. And like, shit, like, I get it. Like, I'm not one of those friends, bro, that's gonna be like, you ain't fucking talk to me. And you gotta, like, no, I get, like, bro,
that's also wild. It's wild gay to come from it's wild gay.
And this is like I said, this is right here, we're talking, this is a good conversation because I like talking about just friendships, because I think friendships have to really have these type of conversations to really be fruitful. Like, shout out to a lot of my people. Like, this is our graduation year, well, our graduation anniversary year, and you know what I'm saying, I've been trying to hit up a lot of people. They made like a reunion page. Shout out to, you know what I'm saying, BAVPA, BAVPA, Performing Arts, all of them, my people's class of 2011, Rockstar shit. I've been doing the Too Sweet for longer than you know. But for real, this was our 2011. So you see 1 and 1. That was our joint, Party Like a Rockstar. Long story short,
don't tell me that was y'all graduation song.
No, our graduation song, that's the song we played at the pep rally. Our graduation song was something different. I think it was
Swag Surf. The niggas was grouped together doing this shit.
It was either, and the class before me I think that was theirs. I think the class before us was Wayne and Drake, the joint from I'm Not a Human Being 2.
Right above it.
Oh my, played that song like it was nothing. I think we had 2 on the low. I'm not even gonna lie. It was Black and Yellow, and Party Like a Rockstar was our 2 songs, because that was our school colors. Black and Yellow, the song had just came out that year, and then Party Like a Rockstar. You know what I'm saying? We had made the symbol, whatever. But I bring that to say, you know what I'm saying? A lot of my friends and such. That year. Yeah. Well, a lot of my classmates and friends and such have gone on to have businesses, families, marriage, all of that such. And how would I look to be like, yo, man, if nobody reached out, like, say, all right, I put out the joint, hey, if you can if you can link up, whatever, trying to get the reunion going, if you could pop up, pull up, let's get this committee moving, whatever. Now, if somebody who probably lives in another state, country, whatever, who I'm really cool with and I would wish to be there, can't make it, how would I look, you know what I'm saying, as an asshole, be like, well, damn, you don't really fuck with her. I've been waiting. Like, dude, he has a whole life. You know what I'm saying? That was the purpose of high school, to build your next life. You know what I'm saying? You build those friendships so when they come back around, it's good. You know what I'm saying? It's you can refresh and, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Shoot, I was watching Dave. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the show, Dave FX. The one dude was saying like, yo, why I want to go to a class reunion? I see all these motherfuckers on Facebook and Instagram all day. They ain't doing shit now. Take care of their kids.
That's exactly my point. That's exactly my point.
I didn't
a lot of motherfuckers who got on
that shit was bullshit. Bro, I don't talk to none of those niggas I went to high school with. None of them.
I got a lot of them on social media. Like the one
I got a couple, like, bro, if I talk to anybody, maybe shorty I lost like my virginity to, I still keep in contact with her from time to time.
Word?
I mean, that's a connection you'll never, like, if I seen shorty that I lost mine, I'll probably be like, hey, yo, what's up? Let's go, you know what I'm saying? Go back to y'all.
I don't know.
It's not like that. It's just.
You also don't remember who you lost his virginity to?
I do, but I just don't know how she is right now.
I mean, I haven't seen the girl I lost mine with in years, but I kind of would recognize her face. Like, I mean, obviously it was like almost 15 years ago. So, but I'm just saying though, like, I would kind of like, I'm trying to make sure, was it 15?
Yo, bro, that's crazy. Like,
you pretty much 15 years ago, right?
About to be 13 years for me, dog. That's crazy, nigga. I was 15.
I lost mine in 2000. When did I hit?
I don't want to date myself, so I'll just say I lost mine at 14. I don't want to date.
Hey, yo, it's not me that date myself, bro. It's just other motherfuckers that be called me all different type of ages, but whatever though. I lost mine in like 2010, so that would be 11 years. Sorry, I'm thinking way far back. But
you know what I was doing in 2010? Nah,
yo,
fucking.
No, 2009 was the year of the hunting. I was on the hunt in freshman year. I was on the hunt. You know what I'm saying? Like
2010 was my senior year, so allegedly, I was out here wilding.
Wait, I'm wilding. I mean,
2012 was my breakout year.
Junior year. Sorry,
2012 was my breakout year. I had gotten my first apartment, and I was bringing in bitches in and out of that spot. 2012 was that year for me.
So before that, you wasn't out here wilding? Before
I remember some more reserved wilding.
Yeah, I was wilding reserved. When I got my own crib in 2012, nigga.
Wilding before you get your own space is like being a college student running back to the hotel before curfew. You know if you had a basketball player friend or any of that nature, and they talk about them curfews, them niggas had to be home on point. It was like, you know,
and my dad was a strict motherfucker.
My mom was too. You know what I'm saying? Actually, where you at? You know, it's just crazy cities. You know what I'm saying? It's a crazy city. Motherfuckers dying every day. So niggas be having to know where you at. You know what I'm saying?
My dad was a cab driver, so he would, when I wouldn't answer the phone.
Oh yeah, that nigga would pull up on you.
Yeah, I remember that. He put it
That's a real New York City story.
He pull up on you like after school or some shit.
Like, I want to make sure you're not hanging out with the wrong people. I'll see you at home.
Right though.
Like, nigga, give me a ride. Give me a ride home.
You done creeped on me, nigga. You can't give a nigga a ride home.
But Charlie Murphy voice. Correction. Actually, my sophomore year was 2009. Sorry, so that year I had to remember. I was like 2010. You said you graduated 2012. No, when you said you was a senior 2012, like damn, I was a senior 2011.
Nah, I was a senior 2010.
No,
sorry. You know what I mean. But anyways, but nah, like
damn,
that
year. Nigga Loco was a senior in what, 08, nigga?
09. That was my graduation year.
Yeah, so when you was out you was about to hit the new world, I was just getting in these streets.
I forget how young Ari is sometimes, man. Like, no offense. Nah, I
appreciate my youth, but I appreciate the wisdom I have from him.
Ari's 2 years younger than me, but I graduated a year. I graduated a year early when I graduated.
Yeah,
so I graduated at
17. Side, we're not all as old as Cole. Shout out Cole, I know you watching. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga in the mirror right now, going like this.
Andre. Shit, nigga, we could be Andre.
Cole in the mirror right now with the little razor brush that you clean it out with dye on that shit. Just like,
yo, shout brother Cole.
Shout out brother Cole. We love you,
man. That nigga Cole be having me dying.
But to swing it back to I know it was a lyric that I was looking for. We was talking about the friends and like in between when you're in a relationship. She said, and this is from the women's aspect. She said, "You want to help your friends, but trust me, baby, you don't owe them. Don't take on people's problems. You don't owe them." Now think, but this is your girl, and that's that outside perspective that you kind of need when you know what I'm saying, like to deal with certain things. Like I know when I was going through like certain family situations, one of my ex, like she was helping me out through that because she was like, you know what I'm saying, looking at it from an outside perspective, saying like, yo, you shouldn't have to be dealing with this shit when you know what I'm saying. Same thing with friendship. You shouldn't like, you know what I'm saying. Go ahead.
I don't like that.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Explain.
I don't like that because I know that's your girl. I know that's your girl, and she's supposed to be like another outlet and another voice from the outside looking in. But that's exactly what she is on the outside looking in. You have history with these people, so for her to opine and offer an opinion on people you have a history with that you knew before her. And I'm not saying you, I'm speaking in general.
No.
Real quick before you go on. Now, once you have history with your girl, though, like once your girl like kind of knows situations.
I think you're talking about literal numerical time, though.
Yeah, like that. It's still like I get what Ari's saying, but to me that's a little iffy because you don't have like let's say you've been with her for 6 months and you know these people for years.
See, now that's different. That's different.
He's not talking 6 months. He's talking relationships.
Yeah, like if you're in a relationship for 6 months and she's speaking up, I'll probably be like, "Yo, chill. You really don't know." You know what I'm saying? But once she like seeing me like interacting with my people, I'm talking to her about my problems.
Like 3-4 years in, I'm thinking 3-4 years in.
Unless you wifey, you can't opine
too. Like,
but now let me ask if the shoe was flipped. What if you see like her people's just on some wild fuck shit, and you see she a good girl? Are you gonna speak up and like?
I was definitely that type.
I bet, yeah. I'm with this.
I always want the best for my girl.
Because I'm gonna speak up. Like
my ex had wild people around her, and I was the one that was like, "Yo."
One of my ex's moms was smoking crack, bro. So like, I'm trying to like, yo, your mom's are smoking crack. Stop giving her fucking money. Like I get that's your mom's and shit, but the bitch is smoking crack. Like you're not helping her. She going.
And the thing is, though, in that part, right, when it's something that like strenuous, where it's like real like connection with like family or like mom, sister, brothers, whatever, like that. And it's something you, like you said, try to give that outside opinion. It's really tough. It's really tough. Like you, and that's where Loso, his part comes into play, where it's like that connection that they have before you is always going to be tighter. Where like me and my sister are like this. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody can't tell me shit about my sister. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can't tell me nothing about my mom. But if they are doing something wrong and I'm too blind to really see it through our relationship, you know what I'm saying? Somebody from the outside is like, yo, I don't think they shouldn't be doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying specific for my family. I'm just in general, like I said. I think always like even if your friends like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Hey, your peoples, they shouldn't be doing like long story. And that's not, I'm not trying to compare the exact, you know what I'm saying, the exact severity of the situation, but think of the film Antoine Fisher. Whenever he was able to run to his friend's house, his friend was just saying like, damn, they did that to you, man. You shouldn't be, you know what I'm saying? You don't got to go back to that, bro. You know what I'm saying? He could have been like, well, nah, they brought me in. They did me. I got to go back. But he's thinking like, nah, this ain't right. This is not how family life should be. You know what I'm saying? And Antoine had to hear that from the outside in because he's just growing up and his thing, this is normal everyday life.
But now he knew it wasn't normal though. The fact that he was sitting in
it grew to be a normal thing. He expected this shit to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the crazy was like when they was calling each other nigga, like when she was like, they knew like with her saying nigger, they knew which one she was calling. Like I think that was type crazy.
I'm still here. I'm still standing.
But it's like I said, man, you gotta have that transparency in all your relationships, whether it be with your girl and you know what I'm saying. Don't forget, you gotta want the best for your partners. You gotta want the best for your friends. You gotta want the best for anybody. So whenever you see some fuck shit, man, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? And unless you know the situation, don't just go into the shit just saying that you don't know shit. Like I said.
Nigga, I did that shit with my ex. She had a best friend that was doing all type of shit. And I told her. And who I end up with, you know what I'm saying? Like it could blow up in your face.
Yeah, man. I think
you're a toxic nigga.
But to spin it back to the original conversation at hand with Shorty, I know we went on a great random tangent, but I really like that conversation. But with Shorty, like I said, just when you have a girl who is expecting a certain, you know what I'm saying, tax bracket or a certain type of lifestyle from a dude, and a dude provides her with that, you know what I'm saying, shout out to the dude, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like that's if he warrants that lifestyle, like dude said in the video, if I bring you into that lifestyle and I'm already living this life and I bring you into it, let's keep it tall. It's more so because of my choice to bring you into this lifestyle that I'm living. I don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Like I can be like on some like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't got to do this till we marry. Like I ain't giving up the fun or no like that type shit till we marry. Not we know no boy. You know what I'm saying? Like
some niggas do that.
Financial shit. Like most you don't really get into that shit till we marry.
If I'm living with Shorty and it's that type of situation, like I'm gonna listen to her. Like I'm gonna listen to her opinion when it comes to certain shit. Like, cause like that's who I chose to be around. Like if I choose you to be my bitch, like I said, it depends on how long we've been together. But like if we've been together for a while, like a couple years now, and we solidified,
it's a little different though. We talking about a different like type of you know what I'm saying. Finances can change the type of personality for some people. You know what I'm saying?
Give somebody money and power.
Like, guys like us, you give us somebody, we gonna be the same people just with a lot of money. But certain people who are just put into certain lifestyles that involve a lot of money to be spent, it's a totally different change. When you go from rags to riches, from really doing nothing, like you're always gonna be. It's just like a spoiled child, bro. Like this motherfucker's been getting money all their life. You know what I'm saying? They probably got hooked up with their family job. That shit goes to shit. Like the fucking show Schitt's Creek. If anybody knows the plot to Schitt's Creek,
If you don't watch How I Met Your Mother, but you watch Schitt's Creek.
I don't. I just know the plot. The plot of the movie, right? And I know the plot of How I Met Your Mother also. I just don't watch the show.
All right, get this nigga. Let him know.
But anyway, but the thing is like the father from American Pie, this one actor who's been coming up. It's kind of like, I don't know. Long story short, they had a rich business, all that stuff, whoop de whoop, and it went to shit. And they had to pretty much figure out how to. Same with Arrested Development to an extent. You know what I'm saying? Like rich family, company goes to shit. How do they go from here? You know what I'm saying? And it's like that it's like that because they never been in a struggle to know how to make it out of that, to get a bag. You know what I'm saying? And with these women who are too lazy to try to find their own ways of money without you know what I'm saying, choosing up on the dude that got
lazy
money.
shit. Talk that lazy shit.
It's for real though. It's really sick because it's like it's really women out here that get to a fucking bag, and it makes them like. If for the women that are like, Sue, turn your phone to the side.
This is a good segue. I'm gonna let you cook, but this is a good segue to the next topic.
No, you got
it. Oh yeah.
This is a good segue, Ari.
Yeah. Hold on,
I gotta go open the door for Sue and shit. But yeah, but pretty much like I said,
it's just like a disappointed grandpa.
When they break up, and like I said, when that relationship is over. We're not married. You don't own none of this over here. You know what I'm saying? I don't owe you a damn thing. I don't owe you especially if everything is mutual. No, like I said, just a regular breakup didn't work out type shit. I don't owe you a damn thing. No,
they were married, right?
They were just saying in the sense of like just a regular like relationship.
Yeah, and I don't think they were married. I think they just
right. That's why I said it's a difference when it comes to marriage. Like you talking marriage, like.
It's paperwork.
Bro, she might get that bread after y'all divorce.
It's the fact she said the shit that stuck out to me. I'm used to this lifestyle. You scared to go back to the lifestyle you was living before you met him.
Y'all, she's not married. She's not married, so she's not.
But that's my point.
Their struggle don't even be that crazy. It just be like working at a fucking regular retail store or some shit, selling clothes.
But that's where it comes from, Ari. It's the social media lifestyle.
I'm saying that's what these motherfuckers struggles. They be scared to go back to working in the mall and shit.
My head, right? My head. I'm like, she was with some rich nigga, right? I know that nigga was giving her bags of money and shit. She ain't put none of that shit to the side.
No,
she ain't playing for a rainy day.
This is what I'm saying. Like
nothing.
And that's the thing, like it's women that do that, and you'll be like, "Oh, she a gold thing." No, she's thinking smart. If she sees no future for a marriage or nothing like that, yo, make the right moves.
Hey, Subway's hiring.
Get your contingency plan set up. You know what I'm saying? Shorty didn't have her contingency plan set up, and dude, once again, he was in the lifestyle that he could leave. And go continue to live this lifestyle comfortably.
Go get another one of you. That's exactly what that nigga did.
But she's never had another one of me. And she's scared to go out and search for it because me popping in your life was a fucking blessing.
He had the upper hand. He had the upper hand in the whole thing. He had the upper hand from the beginning. He had the upper hand in the end. Why? Because he was the main breadwinner. And he put her onto that lifestyle. Listen, man, we're going to segue into this topic over here. This is a perfect segue to this shit. Onlyfans. Hold on.
This nigga coming to open the door.
Onlyfans is done. As we know it, OnlyFans is done, reportedly seeking to move away from adult content to become more mainstream. They are currently looking for multi-billion-dollar funding to do so, which means you hoes is fucking done, son. Time to look for a real job. You know what I'm saying? OnlyFans, listen.
OnlyFans wasn't a regular site before all of this shit.
Just like Patreon, bro. That's what they're doing.
It was for gym fitnesses, bro.
Yeah, it was for
anybody though. But it's all about what was that? What's the next thing that's gonna bring in all of the hype shit? You know what I'm saying? And it was sex work.
Listen, bro.
Literally, what happened from Tumblr?
Excited, bro. I'm gonna keep it G. The whole survive the back page going down. Hoes are gonna survive. OnlyFans going down.
Bro, they survived. They survived Tumblr getting shut down. They went back to Twitter. Twitter, you know what I'm saying? They was on Twitter. They seen OnlyFans. They went to OnlyFans. OnlyFans they gonna go right back to Twitter, bro.
They're going to Twitter, yeah. Because Twitter
doing
back
page then leave. That's what I'm saying. Like hoes is gonna find ways to get money. Once again, hoes is gonna find ways to get money.
I told you earlier,
ain't gonna find shit.
Twitter got the fucking,
gonna find some money.
Twitter got the fucking moaning spaces for $300. Like they're finding their avenues up there. So I guess now OnlyFans is that's donezo. Like OnlyFans is trying to re-legitimize itself and be legit and be something that's like kind of like Patreon, where you pay for content that's not adult content.
Can we keep it tall though?
What's up?
You think they kind of use the sex workers to kind of build their brand up and now just throw them away to the side?
100%.
I think that's kind of weak.
I agree. I mean, didn't we just find out that OnlyFans was owned by a dude?
Damn.
Isn't everything created by God and owned by God?
Are you saying God is a man?
Oh, Misugyny.
He's whatever
you just thought. You thought it was, which was a man.
Misugyny.
Why would he be a woman?
Misugyny.
I didn't say he was a woman either.
So why would the argument be?
You just attended
a woman.
I didn't say. Did I say he was a woman?
Why would the argument be like, oh,
not at all?
I didn't say that at all.
I think that's on your part.
I didn't say not one gender at all. I didn't say a thing. Like, what is he talking about?
Misugyny wildin'.
Misugyny wildin'.
Oh, Misugyny.
Misugyny. Tell that bitch to get in the kitchen.
Wow. Wow. In the wise words.
Edit point.
In the wise words of a great poet, his name is Gwitty Swow.
Gwitty as paper.
Wow. I got my blue velvet do-rag out here wilding.
Nipsey would be proud.
Shout out to my nigga Nipsey.
Crazy that the anniversary of the slap was just like yesterday.
BT Awards is tomorrow, ain't it?
He slapped the dog piss out of that man.
Benny's performing.
Yo, I like that. I'm happy for that. Man. I'm happy for that.
Performing?
Wait, and he said he bringing gang up there too.
Benny on the BT Awards.
That's fire.
That's fire.
And that's like, we're not talking about the hip hop awards.
The actual.
We're talking about main stage black entertainment.
Oh, why we discrediting the hip hop awards?
Well, it's not that.
Nigga, the BT Awards is URL and fucking the fucking hip hop awards is fucking
baby. Is what?
Maybe fucking RBE, baby.
Nah, we're not doing that.
It is, bro.
The first
that's for the hardcore hip hop fans. Where it was, and then BT Awards is for the more black culture. All of it. Movies, films.
First couple years, the hip hop awards were fucking fire.
No, it's not that it's fire. I'm talking about what it's showing.
Meaning.
And BT Awards come on the weekend where people are off, relaxing. You know,
and they know niggas is at work on Tuesday.
I know the hip hop awards came on Tuesday.
Yeah,
back then I used to be hyped though. I used to be hyped for that shit when it used to come on.
When the ciphers was good.
Yeah.
When they had good ciphers, bro. Pat Pools and Murphy Fiasco with Styles P. Like the real niggas remember, bro.
There too.
Yeah.
Was that another? Okay.
Saigon,
Jewels.
The second year. Nah, the second year was Jewels, Joe Budden, Nicki Minaj, and Ace Hood.
Oh my God!
And then some random nigga that was just spitting fire.
And M had the super freestyle rapper.
They always had that one European rapper and shit.
Yeah, they always did. They did the foreign rapper all the time. Well, I mean,
Tiny Temple.
They had a cipher with Big Crit, Machine Gun Kelly, Kendrick Lamar, fucking B.O.B.
Hold on, Kendrick went off on one of those. The TV.
He went off. No, he went off.
He did the
I know what you talking. That was the group one. That was the faction one.
Yeah, nah.
He's talking about when he first
bro.
by
He
himself.
went crazy. He was like, I'm ironic, like a sweet taste of victory, like Oprah's Punani. Come on, bro. That nigga was talking crazy, man.
Damn, I just want to see.
What y'all think Oprah pussy tastes like?
But hold on, real quick. I don't talk about her and Gayle King. I take Gayle King before I take Oprah.
She used to sell her pussy, so I'm not licking Oprah's pussy, bro.
In Chicago, at that.
In Chicago. Her pussy like deep dish pizza.
Once again, fuck Oprah, fuck Gayle King. But Gayle King can get it on the low.
Double fuck Gayle King for the Kobe.
Gayle King can low key get it on the low though.
Double fuck Gayle King for the Oprah shit, for the Kobe shit. Like it's a double fuck you for her.
Yo, Kim, like she got some wild cougar pussy.
She do like she kind of cold though, but fuck her though.
Like she got some nice.
You seen them old like friendship pictures they were showing of like Oprah and Gayle King from back in the day?
Where they photoshopped them to big booty bitches?
Nah, like real pictures of them, bro. Now you look at that was the joint. It was what was it? Oprah and fucking Whoopi Goldberg. The internet is sick, bro.
That sounds like This Ain't Slavery.
The internet is sick.
Oh my god, this ain't.
Oh my god, not This Ain't Slavery. I forgot I told you. But nah, son, where was we at though?
This ain't Roots. This ain't Roots. Shout out to
This ain't Roots.
This ain't Roots, nigga.
Classic joint. I just want to see the class, but yeah, shout out to for Benny, man. Like I said, that's a big look for Buffalo being on there, and that's just a big look for the hip hop scene right now. Getting on the BET Awards, man. Like that's really dope.
So he bringing really probably West Side in them.
Yo, and just speaking of music and shit.
Yo, they're gonna get blurred out so many lyrics.
Oh my god.
They performed Dr. Birds on Jimmy Fallon. So and they didn't do anything.
It's the BET Awards. And you know how the BET was, how they blur shit. They over blur shit.
My rebuttal to that, Joe, was gonna be like, well, Jimmy Fallon is white, but then you could have been like, well, technically, so is BET. Technically, because they're owned by Viacom.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Where Kyrie at? Where Kyrie at real
quick? Where's Brother Tyrone?
He heard it. You know he heard it.
You heard the conspiracy. It's not even a conspiracy. This is theory, nigga. This is theory.
Third eye wide open.
But man, let's get into, like I said, man. Rest in peace to the sex workers, Onlyfans wave, man. But I can't wait to see y'all get it back popping on Twitter again. Real talk, get Tumblr back popping again.
Ew.
While we on
Twitter, you really missed that. Tumblr was lit as fuck.
I might have missed the Tumblr wave.
You missed the Tumblr
2011, 2012.
Yeah, it's good, bro.
I just like to point out, I am 32 minutes into this blunt and it is still going strong. Outside,
yo, I got a blunt like that at home.
I had to repack the bowl.
We got to teach niggas how to roll blunts again, bro. I was smoking with one of my niggas, bro, and we was fucking go facey to facey, right?
Facey to facey.
We had the same rap. This nigga shit burned so quick. He's like, "Yo, how you do that with your like nigga? Learn." Like, what you mean?
You should have been like this
so fucking much.
Like that was crazy.
Nah, some
niggas be smoking like it's the fucking Tokyo Weed Olympics.
I'm trying to get high, motherfucker.
Like, damn, nigga, you stressed or you just trying to relax?
I'm real quick. Are you niggas like me? Like, when the Olympics come around, y'all gonna get mad American? Like, fuck everybody else's country?
Nah.
I'm gonna keep it tall. I'm rooting for everybody black.
I'm rooting for everybody black.
I'll root for whoever.
PR.
If they American and they be like, bro, no cap, I'll be watching. I'll watch for the basketball because I know what we do. It's just.
Have you seen our team?
Who's all on the basketball team? Everybody black except Kevin Love.
Except for Kevin Love.
That's for Jeremy Grant.
I wasn't doing shit.
Why is Jeremy Grant on the USA team?
Yeah, that's a
let's not do that. He got a lot of love this year.
Bro,
He played amazing. When we talked about defense, he was one of the heavy talks this year. So I can see why they pulled him up. You know what I'm saying? And his youth too, bro. When you talk about the USA teams, bro, youth is always a thing because they want to have him there for years.
The nigga have been on 4 or 5 teams because nobody want to sign this nigga long term. He's a nomad.
I'm gonna keep it tall, but I don't like shit like that because I said the same thing for Steph Curry. If Philly don't re-sign him this year, or you know what I'm saying, sign him to a nice contract, and when it's time for re-sign, I'm gonna be highly pissed the fuck off because he put in fucking work and he put in work. I was pissed the Mavs let him go. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he can come to Brooklyn.
Curry.
Oh yeah.
We don't need a backup.
He can come to the Garden. We'll treat him very well.
Joe Harris ass.
Y'all need to go get Ben Simmons. Y'all need to be smart to go get Ben Simmons, nigga.
Ben Simmons, listen, Ben Simmons is the best player in the world on defense. On offense, this nigga is barely a scrub.
Limited to 15 minutes.
But what was I saying? But back to the Olympics though. Like I said, with me, man, I just been watching a lot of these black women that have been just looking like fucking.
I'm excited about the one with the running. The young lady, I don't know her name.
The young lady, the track star.
The track star. I'm excited about her.
Allison Felix, man. We got what's the one sport when they got to fucking throw the fucking weighted ball and shit? Shot put. It was the one shorty. I forgot what her name was, but she had like the lime green dyed hair, chocolate shorty. But launched that motherfucker, bro. But it was just multitudes of black women, bro, in track and field, and just all throughout Olympics that are just cooking fucking food. Like we about to eat when we go to Tokyo.
I think she beat Usain's record.
Yes, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like we about to go to Tokyo and eat, my nigga. Like, and they were saying it was a lot of shit. Like, oh, they didn't want nobody to do no Black Lives Matter type of like.
Now watch what happens.
Signage or anything. Say
watch
less.
What happens.
We all about to be there in representation. Say less.
And when everybody black win, watch how they pander to everybody black. Watch how the energy changes. Watch how the energy
and fuck all of those weirdo ass niggas on the fucking internet that are trying to call Sha'Carri Richardson a fucking man because she's just really cooking food so badly. I mean, not cooking food so bad, but you know what I'm saying. She's cooking so greatly that is putting fear into these people. A lot of these people that are like, yo, this can't be real. It's one thing I continue to say. I feel like a lot of these weirdo dudes out here, when they see black women like really, really fucking shining out here, they gotta find some way to shoot that shit down. You know what I'm saying? It's niggas out here. It's real weirdo energy out here, bro. Real weirdo energy.
Intimidated by a strong black woman.
Straight up.
Like, nigga, you don't even know.
Like, have y'all ever seen fucking FloJo?
They tried to do that shit to Serena Williams. Mind you, Serena Williams has one of the best bodies on the fucking planet.
Hold on, let me pull up FloJo real quick. I just want y'all to be able to see how she, like, Sha'Carri Richardson literally is, like, Dana like her child.
Joe, I'm hearing that whole thing, Joe. I heard that whole exchange.
Oh, you.
I heard that whole exchange, nigga. It's like, yo, I'm on the pod. I'm right here. Nigga, yo, you right here.
But no, so like I said, man, shout out to the Olympics, man. It's funny, shout out to black women in the Black Olympics. They cooking food. Shout out to them, man. Real talk. Because real talk, yo, like Sha'Carri gives me big like Jade Cargill and like Bianca Belair.
She gives me FloJo vibes.
I'm just talking about like I guess in the modern, but FloJo too though. Like I was trying to pull up a picture of my. Oh, that's what it was doing. It was a search.
Who's FloJo? Who's that?
Florence Johnson.
Florence Johnson.
Florence Johnson.
Where the fuck is my?
I don't know who that is.
She was track and field.
Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'll be right back. I gotta fix something.
She was track and field. Hold on.
Oh,
I'll look her up for you right now. You know I got Florence Griffith Joyner.
Yo, bro, also this shorty got the fucking cake, bro. Oh my god.
So does Florence Griffith Joyner. R.I.P. though.
He's riding the bike around the corner like I'm bro.
Is it like fucking? You remember in Friday where you hear the
bro? She has like a tight ass like bodysuit on riding her bike, just going around in circles, bro.
Because she know you watching.
She know the block is watching.
The block is live. She better relax before the block do something else. Hey, whoa! I didn't mean it like that. Whoa! Hold on.
The block is calm. The block is calm, sir.
The block is not compliant.
I got that real quick. Give me 1 second.
Gino said you're dangerously horny on a Friday afternoon. What's up with you dogs?
Here we go. And here she go right here.
We are 39 minutes into this.
when you see Shorty right here, like when you see the nails, like
oh yeah, Flojo
from the nails and like, bro, just like the outfits, like, you know what I'm saying, the one leg, you know what I'm saying, showing one, like just swag, you know what I'm saying, like, and she was just showing that you don't gotta be the stereotypical looking athlete to be successful.
Be you.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Individual.
Like this the style right now, and I'm in this shit, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm not about to try to change who I am just to be fucking running. Like I can run and do all of this. That should show I'm like she had the nails, the hair, and was blowing these hoes like it was crazy, son.
That's confidence to be like, yo, I could do this in my sleep, but let me cook food as an individual and show you my persona.
Exactly.
While I do all this.
Exactly, man. When I say that to say, man, black people continue to be yourselves, continue to be the fucking amazing star. You know what I'm saying? Just black and brown, like for real, like support all of us. You know, all of our melanated people. Like I say, we just continue to cook food and continue to be about to go to Tokyo and turn the fuck up.
Yeah, just like what the kids say that made them start hating Beyonce. Black is king.
Speaking of Beyonce,
good segue. You know,
good segue. So the other day, because Trick Daddy popped up on the Trick Daddy.
That nigga that love the kids.
Trick love the kid. That one.
That no-name Florida nigga that was talking crazy about
whoa.
Nigga that love his face melting.
The disrespect before I even get it out. God damn.
Brooklyn. You know how that go?
God damn, it's disrespectful. He pay homage to the semi-goat.
Nah, bro, we're not doing that, man. Let's keep it tall, bro.
All right, yeah, put Trick Daddy versus Jay-Z in a verse. Who's winning?
Bro, let's keep it tall, bro. Trick Daddy. Let's get the context up. Like, Trick Daddy was on some radio show. I don't remember what it was, but pretty much saying, you know what I'm saying, just
Beyonce don't make music.
She can't sing that well. Yeah. Jay-Z overrated. And I think I was just telling Sue, like I was watching an interview with Project Pat, and he was saying like he doesn't really get into Jay-Z's music as much, but he like appreciates his business mindset and all of that such. And the way he explained it in a more respectful way, and it sounded like, yo, I just really don't listen to like his style, but he's like he rather like Fab, but now that's a whole nother thing. But neither here nor there. I just don't like when people say certain opinions and don't have nothing to really back it up. Like when you can say Beyonce can't sing.
Trick could have just said what I said and just been like, Beyonce is just not my cup of tea. I don't listen to her music.
Los, you did the same thing though.
I didn't say she couldn't sing. I didn't say she couldn't sing.
You said 4 wasn't a classic.
That's all I said.
But that's enough. If you don't listen to her like that, how can you make an opinion like that?
I still gave her credit where it was due. I still said Beyonce, the surprise album was fire. Sasha Fierce was fire. Fucking what's the joint? Lemonade 2. Like
Carter's.
The Carters was
nigga, Lemonade was the women's anthem, bro. Niggas couldn't do shit without hearing that goddamn Lemonade.
Long story short, when people, I just feel
we know it's not for you. That Lemonade album was about you.
Oh
yeah. The 4 album just had hits upon hits on there. That's neither here nor there.
Like I'm not listening to Girls Run the World. Like I'm not listening to that shit on the workout.
That's not the only song on there, bro. Like
that's what you're trying to
mind,
No. That's what you tried to sell me.
Love on Top. You're not listening to Love on Top.
That's what you tried to sell me. That episode, you were like, "Yo, Girls Run the World." You remember that song?
No, I wasn't selling that song for you. I was selling that that song was for the women. I also said Countdown. I also said Love on Top. I also said Dance for You. Like, come on.
I can't blame Trick. He could have worded it differently. He could have not said she couldn't sing because that's not right. Beyonce has one of the best voices right now, like ever. Like her and Whitney is up there to me.
Like, bro, she went crazy at Coachella.
He could have just said Beyonce's not his cup of tea. And now the Beyhive is slandering his restaurant.
Bro,
even bad
reviews. Did
reviews.
you see his restaurant?
Did y'all see Kaya's y'all seen Kaya's response to that shit? She cooked fucking Trick Daddy's food.
Kaya, my neck, my back.
His food, he cooked his food figuratively and literally.
Oh.
Like, swear to God, bro. Like, you know she gets messy. She gets messy with
still around.
No,
Ain't irrelevant.
Yes, bro. That's
how I feel about Trick Daddy. He's still around.
But that's what she. That's
he
what
can
she
still acknowledge this nigga, bro.
No, I'm telling you, bro. Kaya's still around, just off.
Well, bro, Trick Daddy was in the verses, so he popped up just now. He was at the verses for Trina.
Kaya was on,
and he's
like,
on, he's on Love and Hip Hop too. Yeah,
nigga, that's what
Love and Hip Hop song, bro.
Love and Hip Hop. Come on, short, bro.
But no, I'm just saying he's on the show. I'm saying, but not.
That's how niggas stay relevant.
But long story short, though. Long story short,
Hip Hop, bro.
Trick was out. He was out of pocket.
Yeah,
he jumped out the window.
Long story short, he was out of pocket. Like I said, the way Project Pass said, even though I was still a little weirded by his explanation, it came off more respectfully. And I feel like when certain people be saying something weird, it just sounds like hate sometimes. Like it really do. When you don't have a real like strong backing to what you're saying, like you can say like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I really don't rock with what Jay-Z doing because he could have went with the big theory from back in the day, or the breakup of how Rockefeller, I don't like how he did, or whatever. Give me something other than, oh, I just don't like the music. How, when this dude has music that has been going crazy across the world, he's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, like, and I showed y'all where his ranking was when I was doing the voting. He was low on that shit. You know what I'm saying?
So made it too.
You feel me? So it's like, come on, you got to give me something, bro. Like when we used to have them debates with, you know what I'm saying, Dustin and shit like that, or just niggas from the South, and they would give like their reasoning for why they don't resonate with our music the way we resonated so much. At least they would give us a better explanation than just say, oh, that shit just weak.
But even when we did the verses, like when we did the verses with shout out to the shop, man. Shout out to Jared, Marcus, Malik, Corey, and them. When we did the verses, the Jay and Lil Wayne, they fucked with Jay too. So it isn't like a original thing either.
That's why it just sometimes it just really comes off at hate.
New York rapper that gets out of town play, bro.
Yeah, like Jay is worldwide. They thought that he's really Mr. Worldwide, not Pitbull.
And we're not gonna do it to Pitbull. Don't do that to Pitbull.
When you look up Pitbull, he pops up, not the dog.
Yo, but for real though, like I said, man,
I thought they was the 305
on that, man. Like it literally just came off as hate, and it was just nasty. And he's getting the internet is doing what they're supposed to do, bro. Check
that. Fucking up my place of business is not what you're supposed to be doing.
Oh, they physically fucked it up?
Nigga, leaving reviews on my shit is fucking on my bread.
And then started talking, well, it's called cause and effect, Loso.
For giving an opinion?
No.
That I don't agree with.
Cause and effect. Bro, listen, you can't control what people do. Just like if I go say some wild shit,
all he could have said was that he doesn't like her music. Like what Project Pat said about Jay, Trick Daddy could have said it about Beyonce.
And right
that's all but he didn't say it.
That's the whole point.
Why fuck up his
I got you on that. That's just how the Beyhive is weird. The Beyhive is very weird.
Bro, this is what they do. This is what they do, bro. That's what they've been doing this shit for years, bro.
Right.
It ain't nothing new.
That's why you don't fuck with them.
You leave her alone.
But Beyonce should know better than to weaponize her fan base.
She don't do that. Don't do that, bro.
And then if she didn't do that, why doesn't she ever say something?
You can't build that narrative. She don't got shit to do with this, bro.
Beyonce
doesn't have a thing to do with this.
It's her fan base.
So right
she
now,
personally picks her fan base.
Butcher was like, "Yo, go shoot this nigga. Are you gonna go out
there?" Hold on. If I'm an artist, big artist, as big as Beyonce, and my fans are doing this shit.
Remember, listen, big as Beyonce. Remember,
and my fans are doing this shit, fucking up places of business.
I'm gonna be like,
you think Beyonce even sees this shit right now?
Real shit, Loso. So you and Beyonce shoot. Trick Daddy just shitted on your career. You gonna be like, hey guys, leave Trick Daddy alone.
I'm sitting out of here, career.
Bro, do you really think she gives a fuck about Trick's opinion? One, and two, do you think she's even paid attention to this shit?
Yo, like, it's wild that she doesn't get any of the flack for how her fan base acts.
Nigga, she's not God, bro. She don't control
it. That's how you say bro.
About right now.
Hold on, Joe.
Listen what you're saying. Look how we do what the fuck we want.
What?
Fam,
Talk to this nigga.
How
right now?
How is this any other artist that if their fan base is acting that way, they're gonna get some kind of flack. But it's Beyonce,
bro.
So
people get flack because they get flack to the Beyhive. They don't. What the fuck?
The Wu-Tang Clan used to beat niggas up in different states and shit. Like they on restaurants and shit. Wu-Tang Clan used to pop up on niggas 60 deep and fuck them up in like Tallahassee, Wisconsin or some shit, nigga, and then start fucking them niggas up, bro.
Like literally just Florida. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about Travis Scott fans real quick, because I literally just seen a video where he had a release at Dior. And he was coming out, you know what I'm saying? He got the youth like the back, he got the youth like this. You know what I'm saying? So they all showing up to this shit.
It's a lot of young people in that Beyhive.
So he comes out, security's around him and such, right? And a kid comes up to try to take a picture. And I give it, you know what I'm saying? We know, obviously, you just don't run up on niggas. But the way the security like pushed this nigga along with Travis, and they just ran back into the store, like my nigga is like. The one person said something that it stuck with me so much. It was like, damn, he don't act this way when they spending their money. You know what I'm saying? Bro, those are the type of things you got to be looking at. Okay, I got to give flack to the well, not even flack, because once again, you can't control this. The today are insane, bro.
Listen.
It's like you got a million. It's like you got a million packs of Michael Jackson fans.
The Beyhive killed somebody. The Beyhive killed somebody.
So you're going to blame Beyonce again? How?
She's not going to get blamed, but she's going to get something. She's going to get something.
How?
They killed this person on your behalf.
You need to stop putting this on a pedestal, bro.
I'm not putting it. You know me. I don't put shit.
No, but you are, though. Like, right now, with what you're saying, you're doing it right now.
Because I don't do that. The Beyhive do. I'm speaking to what they do.
But bro, she doesn't control them, bro. She's a human.
Somebody
Jordans and Michael Jordan and the Jordans. Like the nigga,
nobody
don't control how many pairs of shoes go to a store.
Jordan don't have a hive.
What do you mean?
Beyonce,
hold on. So you see every fucking million
Jordan don't have a hive.
Pair of threes that came out for the
when your fan base has a name to it, to it.
Bro, that's the thing. But you got Jordan enthusiasts, people who buy the same shoe for the third time just because they love Jordan. People buy certain shoes just because they want to feel like Jordan. Come on, we're not doing this, bro.
There's a name to it, though.
Because of the idea of Jordan.
Nah, man. No, I'm not.
I don't see niggas wearing no Beyonce.
All right, I got you right here. So when a nigga gets shot over J's, you blame Michael Jordan?
Yeah, in fact, is that Michael Jordan's fault?
When a nigga gets shot over J's, do you blame Michael Jordan?
So why is it Beyonce's fault?
All right, then conversation is over.
No.
Conversation over.
If a Beyhive member kills somebody over an opinion about Beyonce,
it must be shoes. It must be shoes. People thought it was the shoes that was making them good. People think that getting these shoes get them pussy and money. People think a lot of things going into these stores and thinking that we're talking about Beyonce's talent. We're talking about shoes. And like, I'm not saying the same thing.
We're talking about the infatuation of the idea of something.
A fandom. It's a fandom. It's kind of a fandom. Yeah.
Once again, that's all it is, bro. It's fandom. Fandom. What is fan short for? Fanatic. Come on, bro. Like,
where do you draw the line?
They're the pure embodiment of fanatics.
Where do you draw the line in fandom? Then? Like, where is the line? Like, where if you fucking up somebody's job for the name of fandom, I don't agree with that.
None of us agree with it, bro.
I don't agree with that.
None of us agree with it.
Once again, that's my beef.
And that's all we're saying, bro.
That's my beef.
But once again, it has not pinched the thing to do with Beyonce. Beyonce is somewhere across the seas, probably getting ready for a new drop of Ivy Park.
That was my original point. That his place of work, his place of business shouldn't have to suffer for his opinion.
So hold on, but real quick. So when Kaya, not saying this is the end all be all, but she even said like, "Yo, the nigga food tastes like wood, and she started rapping the lyrics from Rapper's Delight when the nigga was talking about how nasty the food was at the dinner and shit. But even and this chick from Florida, and right after Trick said the shit too, fucking Trina posted a picture of Beyonce saying, "Always and forever, the queen." People are trying to fucking like soften the blow. Like, yo, chill. This ain't how all of Miami thinks. You know what I'm saying? So niggas know he did some dumb shit. Now, how the Beyhive acts, that's how they act. They're crazy. We know that. You know what I'm saying? But you can't put that on the artist. The artist is only making the music. That's all they do, bro. That's all they do.
Gino, that's different. Gino, that's different.
They're not supervisors. They're none of that.
Gino said niggas was cool with Sterling losing the Clippers because of what he said. Sterling was a racist. Let's call it for what it is. Trick Daddy ain't say nothing racist. Trick Daddy, for lack of a better term, was just said an opinion. He didn't like Beyonce's music. He could have just left it at that.
That's the thing, though. It's not like Beyonce sent drones of her fans out there to be like, yo, fuck up Trick Daddy restaurant. I didn't even know Trick Daddy had a fucking restaurant.
Matter of fact, you know somebody who actually weaponized their fans before? Like, I talk highly of Nicki any other time, but I keep it tall. She definitely knows how to weaponize her fans.
She's one that does.
That's what you mean like that. Beyonce has never done that, bro. Never in her life done that.
Just don't fuck up Trick.
Nigga, do you see what they do to Jay-Z? You think they nigga, she posted a
Jay-Z
picture.
gets slandered every day too. On Twitter, it's a different Jay-Z slander topic.
But yo, let's move on, man. We about to go to hours. Let's get ready to move on. Let's talk some Western Conference, Eastern Conference final shit real quick. Let's bring our bro in real quick. Yo, Gino. What's popping, Brody?
What up?
Straight for you,
my man Gino.
What's going on? Hold on. Can I say one thing real quick?
Go ahead, bro.
Loso, I was waiting for basketball, but I heard you say such wild, egregious shit. I had to come on.
And I stand by the shit. I don't care.
Listen. Just hear me out real quick. We are all, as a society, comfortable with business owners facing the repercussions of things they say.
It depends on what they say. It depends on what they say.
Stop. So are you saying now, depending on what they say, they should be absolved of repercussions of what they say?
If a business owner says something,
no. That's not why I'm asking. That's repercussions. They know, hey, I'm gonna go in a public forum and talk about the biggest artist in the world. The things I don't want to do is slander said artist and galvanize her fans. Beyonce has no reason to say anything because she didn't say anything to her fans to begin with. She didn't say anything about Trick Daddy. She's the victim, and now you're saying, hey, the victim should stop to tell the people who are now attacking the accuser.
Hey, Loso, imagine if Beyonce told her fans to go get Trick Daddy.
That's different. She didn't even say that.
Bro.
No, I'm saying, but like,
remember the situation
what's happening now? Imagine if she weaponized her fans at this nigga, bro.
Listen, remember the situation with Drake and Joe Budden? Drake didn't say a fucking word, and them niggas just went out and went to that nigga crib.
That was funny. That was wild.
Yeah, that my man came out with the rocks.
He had the rocks.
You see what I'm saying? Like, these niggas is crazy out here, bro.
But
like,
do you see what I'm saying though? Like, fans will do dumb shit.
Yes, bro. They will do really dumb shit. We see it in wrestling. We see it in wrestling.
Independent of Drake, you
cannot.
Say that. Independent of the artist, you can't hold someone else. What you're doing is saying now the people who do these things have no responsibility whatsoever. They're not at fault. It's Beyonce who has to now come in and stop it because Beyonce's now at fault because her fans are acting irrational. And Beyonce shouldn't have made good music enough to get fans this excited.
And once again, she gives no shit about this shit. She probably hasn't fucking thought about Trick Daddy since one of his songs came on a workout playlist.
Trick Daddy.
You don't think she think of Trick Daddy? You don't think she think of Trick Daddy song?
Hell no.
No, I'm saying that's the last time she probably thought of Trick Daddy when a song came on a workout playlist. My nigga, like,
nigga, yeah, when the last time you fucking played a Trick Daddy?
You don't think
she from the South. She probably playing like Nan and you know what I'm saying. She probably playing that on the workout playlist, twerking in the mirror and shit like that.
Heavy Trina.
Like I can see it. But anyway,
ready for this.
But and the last thing though, like you see it anytime Tony Khan says something about WWE. Conversation, people go crazy on internet.
That's another weird nigga that all he does.
As soon as Triple H said something about Pissy and Company, shit went crazy. Like
that's another weird nigga. All he does is talk about WWE. Every time there's a mic in his face, all he does is talk about WWE.
But I mean, we can't. At least you know he watches it.
When they be saying shit like that,
you know what I'm saying? At least you know he watches it. But anyway,
they live free in that nigga head.
Company and shit like that. They
I don't want to get into all of that. I'm gonna get into all that yet. Let's get into this Western Conference, Eastern Conference Finals. Mass Booker did not work. It didn't work out. The Kobe comparison for that one
down
5 for 19. What he do? 5 for 19 was it?
It was nasty numbers, bro. At a point, I thought he was about to have a Patrick Beverly lineup. Then Patrick Beverly had one of his lineups. When I'm lying. I'm sorry. You know what it is? I always get the points, and that's what happened. I thought he had 29 points.
Patrick Beverly is good for one of these games every playoff.
He had his game when he broke Booker's nose. He did his job, bro.
He had that game. The Russell Westbrook game where he injures the player.
That's what he do.
I never liked him since then. But let's just talk about, like I said, so Phoenix and LA Clippers. I mean, Phoenix. Pretty much. Who's gonna go into LA?
But is this really the battle for LA? Like, if the Clippers do win and go all the way, they win the champ. Like, yeah, guys, we did it. We finally did it. And then you look at 17 just looking at you in your face.
They're not the stepbrother. They're not the stepbrother anymore.
They still the step. It's like, oh, you got one. Good. You did something finally.
Good job, kid.
I think you missed
It's like the stepbrother that went to rehab and got better. Like, oh, you succeeded. You did good.
I think you're misunderstanding what I'm saying as far as the battle for LA. And this is about CP3 100% of the way. If CP3 takes out 2 LA teams, and he previously was on the Clippers, now he gets to kind of turn around and say, it's y'all.
True.
It's not me. Now, if he goes...
I mean, he came back last night, and it looked like it was him. And it looked like...
it was COVID. It was COVID, nigga. That nigga's still not recovering.
A lot of his little tricks that he was trying to pull was not working last night.
They was telling him, nigga, pandemic. He was not pandemic.
They was like, nigga, get the fuck up. They was looking at that nigga like Ezel in the fucking store. Like, get the fuck up off the floor.
There's
you know you all right. Like, the press was not having it with Chris Paul.
There's a theory going around that the Clippers are on purpose going down 0-2 in their series to just come back and beat these niggas. Like the Lakers did last year.
I think the playoff P transition theory. I was like, yo, these niggas is really retarded on that. Sorry, I didn't mean to use the R word.
If you play any professional sport, you definitely do not purposely try to go.
Yeah, right. Imagine being a team owner and you hearing your players, we're gonna lose the first 2 games on purpose. All right, trade the free agency for all you niggas.
Only time a nigga is doing that is you got real life game sliders. Like you about to just put everything to 99 in game 3.
They won last night, and they're 2-0 when they do that in the playoffs.
Listen.
Okay, the Suns was on a 9-game winning streak. Streaks get fucking ended, bro. It happens.
I'm gonna be honest. We've seen the Suns be the most dominant team in the playoffs, and to pretend like they haven't been is insulting.
Come on. Aiden has come a lot.
Back and they've done decisive wins using the key players, and we have to take a moment and realize, hey, they can lose a game. They can come back and win. And we have to look at the Clippers and be objective and say, we've seen them fall apart last season.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Right.
That's why Georgia's team right now.
Technically twice, because they fell apart against the Mavericks and they fell apart against the Nuggets.
Yeah.
Right.
And you really have to take every game with a grain of salt, especially for this playoff. Every series is not how you expect it to turn out, man.
And I feel like if the net, like this is right now, CP3, if he makes it to the finals, right then and there, is all talk about him being like,
yo, Gino.
Yes.
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm excited for Devin Booker CP3 versus Trae Young.
I'm Trae Young. Fuck that nigga.
I'm
Fuck
excited.
You see this nigga? He left the fuck Trae Young. He left the bandwagon so early.
I ain't leave the bandwagon.
I'm talking Loso. He left the fuck Trae
Young. For shame.
I'm wearing the Detroit hat.
Yeah, you know, I still rep my borough all day. I mean, I'm a Knicks fan.
The B is for D-Mello.
I'm a Knicks fan.
Yeah, yo. Let these niggas know. And it feels good to have a fellow Brooklyn brother in this motherfucker.
Right.
Never.
Go ahead, talk. Get your CP3 theory on, man.
Do or die, nigga. You the best star shit, nigga. What you fuck y'all talking about?
What part of Brooklyn you from?
Me?
What part of Brooklyn you from?
No,
Ari, what part of Brooklyn you from?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Wherever my niggas from, bro.
Yo, Gino. Gino, can you attest to this?
Over there.
Gino, can you attest to this? We not from New York. We from Brooklyn. Like, people don't understand that. Like,
I read both. Yeah, of course, bro.
But it's separate.
See, so this nigga's a unicorn. So he's a Brooklyn nigga New York, rooting for the Knicks.
Oh, but you gotta remember, when I was a kid, the Nets were a Jersey team. We're not doing that.
Right.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Look,
all right, this is y'all issues.
Look, I tell niggas
New York City.
If you was born in Brooklyn or you came into basketball after the Nets have moved to Brooklyn, and then you should be a Brooklyn Nets fan. But if you was a Knicks fan growing up, and I'm still a Knicks fan. I got the post where I said, like, look, first season in Brooklyn, if the Nets make it to the playoffs, I'm going to fuck with them. They have a better record than the Knicks. I'm going to fuck with them. That's going to be a secondary. Yes, they did. But if the Knicks is in the playoffs, I'm not going for the Nets. Once the Knicks is out, that's it. That's it. I'm done. Like, yo,
how you double fisting New York teams?
No, I'm not double fisting. Listen to what I said.
He has birthright to Brooklyn. It's different.
Listen to what I said. I said if both my teams in the playoffs, I'm going with the Knicks. That's it. If the Knicks is out, that's it. I'm not going to the Nets. I'm not gonna be like, oh, the Nets won it. The Nets won it. Yes, no, it's like, that's it. That's it, bro. You out here trying to switch.
Narrative God in the building.
Nah, that's not how that goes, nigga. I said it so clear in perfect English. But anyway, the Western Conference Finals obviously looks very freaking. The Eastern Conference Finals, I think, is going to be the more pressure to watch.
That'll go 7. I think that one goes 7.
That's gonna be a great shit. Like that nigga Trae Young, bro. That nigga becoming like he that little nigga, bro. Like
were you saying the Western Conference Series or the Eastern Conference Series?
Eastern. I said the Eastern Conference Series are gonna be is the ones to watch.
That one
I believe so.
It's really David versus Goliath in front of our faces, bro.
That's a fact. And David winning.
David swinging that slingshot, nigga. David slingshot God right now, bro.
What is it? It's 2-1 right now, right?
It's 1-0. It's 1-0.
1-0.
Eastern Conference.
Yeah, Eastern Conference is
They only played one game. They only played one game.
I did that last when we was watching it too.
Because now they take more
games are so close together.
The Western Conference started earlier.
No, I'm just saying,
because the other one went 7 games. Yeah,
they're blur a little bit.
Don't expect it to be these 4 niggas. These 4 teams?
Hell no.
I want the fuck
no, bro.
What you mean?
Right? The fuck?
I thought the Knicks.
Nigga.
I want the Knicks to fucking play. What's these bitch ass niggas?
The Nets.
I want the Nets. The Knicks and the Nets in the finals. That would be like that would have been a perfect.
That would have been our finals.
That would have been perfect.
Yeah. That would have been that's New York shit for years.
This is the ideal. This is the ideal as far as for NBA all eyes on product. LA Clippers, Brooklyn, New York.
Well, you know me. I keep my eyes on the product.
You get those four teams in the conference finals.
That would have been crazy, bro.
The most electric, once in a lifetime series.
The referees ain't doing their job right.
the battle for New York. Then it becomes New York versus LA. Is it like, you know how many fucking old school Snoop and Tupac? Put back the shiny suit on.
I will say, shout out.
I'm putting out the craziest mixtape right now.
I will say, shout out Elliot Wilson. When the New York and Atlanta series was happening, they did drop a dope New York versus Atlanta playlist.
Who?
That was dope. Elliot Wilson does the
YN
over at Tidal and shit. They dropped the New York versus Atlanta playlist and shit. You know, New Yorker was hyped and shit. And I was like, after that series, damn, I wonder who's playing that playlist after that. Like,
not me. Like, not me.
Atlanta being this good makes me feel a lot better about the Knicks, considering how
they were a good team.
Yeah, the Knicks, and the thing is,
we weren't ready. We weren't ready.
No, it wasn't we weren't ready. We were missing our key center.
Yeah, Ben Simmons.
No, our center.
I don't want that nigga.
Who the fuck wants Ben Simmons? Yo, listen.
This nigga is the new Rich Paul of the podcast over here. You try to get Ben Simmons to a team ASAP.
I'd rather the Knicks get Spencer.
Listen, if Ben Simmons get a jump shot this year and go to the Knicks, right? That's not an instant improvement.
Wait, did you watch that Kobe video that was circulating today?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what you see.
I'm actually with you.
Because that's how I feel the same way. If that nigga retire and he's like, damn, if I would have had a jump shot, I would have been this.
Imagine Ben Simmons seeing that video probably circulating on the internet too, and he's like, "Damn, Kobe gone." Wait, it's like the last thing he said about me was like, "Go get a fucking jump shot, nigga. Go get a fucking jump shot, then."
Bro, here we go. Did y'all see the video that they posted where this nigga jump shot was looking wild crispy? Like this nigga was going crazy during the game. It was like, wait.
Listen, hold on. Listen, I'm gonna say this now, and this is how I view it. These basketball players, professional athletes, shooting the ball in the gym, is the same thing as when the NBA 2K shows us the trailer and all they're doing is just showing us a sweat animation. It's not gameplay. It doesn't matter. That's it. Ben Simmons, hoodie mellow. I don't care, bro. No, I don't care.
You talk about a nigga who really has no like. Talk about for a nigga who really had like. Trying to think somebody who really gained a good shot over the years.
Rondo.
Let's say Russell Westbrook, for example. Rondo kind of.
Rondo
Rondo
definitely has a jump shot. But I'm like, bro, if you remember Rondo when he was on the Celtics and that nigga was a liability.
Remember, Rondo used to do floaters from like the free throw line and it would be wet. But you give him a set jump shot from there, it's a struggle. It's like what?
The reason why I want to say Russell Westbrook because it was more his offensive, like his shooting, it was more analyzed in his earlier seasons, and I just think to where he was at in the early OKC, where it was like niggas was just.
It was
Russell Westbrook era. Remember, it was Russell Westbrook era.
Is he still not in that era though?
His 3-point shot got way better over the years. His mid-range shot got way better over the years.
He still shoots his team out the game though, bro. That still happens a lot.
Every time Ben Simmons
that's the baller in him, Joe.
You know, Ben Simmons never has shot a jump shot in his life. But whenever he shoots a jump shot in the game, even the announcers are like, "Oh my God, Simmons shot a jump shot."
All right,
bro, he shot 4 times in Game 7, 6 times in Game 6, and then 4 times in Game 5. Bro, imagine playing. You basically play your 2 of your team, and you only shoot the ball 4. Allegedly, Embiid is number 1. We keep it a G. Embiid is number 1, bro.
Right.
He's number 2.
Go ahead, G.
So 2 things. First off, Ari, I think you approached that Westbrook scenario with the wrong logic. Westbrook mechanically shoots better, but his problem earlier is still his problem now, which is shot selection.
I'll give you that.
Westbrook does shoot mechanically better, but before he didn't shoot bad at all. It wasn't he was shooting bad. It was he was taking a lot worse shots. That was
okay. Then I'll give you. Okay, then I'll take that.
That's all I want to say. Now, as far as Ben Simmons with his jump shot, Ben Simmons' jump shot, he hit a 3 on the Knicks in the preseason. It was a crispy looking 3. It was wet.
They went crazy.
So this is my thing. Ben Simmons can shoot, so we can ignore that.
He's lazy. He doesn't want to do the work.
I think he lacks confidence in his jump shot.
It's a mental thing, bro. Just like Dwight Howard, bro. There was a report where he came out, basically, bro. He was scared if he wasn't in the paint, bro. He said he would be scared to catch the ball and have to shoot because he was like he would instantly panic and like let's say he shot it and he missed it. He was like he would instantly go into like a panic attack. He's like, "Fuck, I missed," and he's freaking out. And maybe that's what Ben has, bro.
They said
Ben Paul George have to go to therapy and shit for like what he got.
That was different. That was because for slandering, like he got mentally, they were slandering too much.
I mean, what do you think? How's it different? Look what Paul George is going through right now, bro.
Paul George has a jump shot.
Now, when it comes to Ben Simmons, we have to be also realistic. Ben Simmons is not playing his game. He's not playing this type of game.
He should be a forward. He's not in winning position.
No, it's not even. He can play. He can play the one. The problem is he needs to be on a team with at least 3 shooters on the floor. They have 2.
I mean, but he has 3 shooters. Tobias is a shooter. Steph Curry is a shooter.
Korkmaz and Embiid is a shooter too. Because
we're not. Embiid's in the paint. We're not gonna do that.
From 3 though.
But Embiid, the problem is Embiid's in the paint. Embiid being in the paint clogs that position.
So you have Harris, Korkmaz, and Curry as your shooters.
Right. Korkmaz, okay, sure.
He's a streak shooter, bro. Because when he's on, he's on. But when he's off, that nigga is garbage.
Bull can shoot too.
Okay, but listen again. The problem is, let's say you put him on. Let's see, a team that needs a point guard. But has shooters, and the only problem is they don't have ball distribution. I'm trying to think of a team
that needs a point.
Minnesota, right?
They got Ant Edwards.
The Pelicans?
No, they got Lonzo.
Lonzo's good.
Nah, but he's leaving. He's leaving this.
All right, so let's say we put him on the Clippers. No, the Clippers is a bad team again. Not the Clippers, the Pelicans, because you got Zion who clogs the paint.
But does he clog the paint? If you watch Zion games, he's not really clogging the paint, bro. That nigga's catching a mid-range going crazy.
He's running. He's
not really like in the paint area a lot. And like
I think you're misunderstanding clogging the paint with him physically being in the paint versus defenses are set for him in the paint.
He's a shot.
I get what you're saying.
So you need a team like if you put him on Golden State, you would have to play him at the 4. You would have to play him at the 4. But let's say you have a healthy Clay.
Yeah, but where's Draymond going?
At the 5.
You can put him at the 3. Don't fucking matter. As long as you have fucking Curry and
they play Draymond at the 5.
They got Wiggins.
So you can put Wiggins in whatever. The point being is you can have him bring the ball up. And because you have to guard the shooters, you can put Draymond on a high pick and roll. You have to play the high pick and roll. That lane's empty.
Oh, that's deadly.
Right, but you don't have that on the 76ers. You could go under a screen on the 76ers and say, fuck it, and be shooting. I know
that's how they got beat. That's how the Hawks beat them.
No, they got beat. They got beat because we know why they got beat. It was fucking free throw misses.
You think the Hawks weren't the better team? Like we were. No. You don't think the Hawks weren't the better team? He passed the ball when he could have fucking banged it on Trae Young, bro. He caught PTSD under the rim. That's what.
Of what?
The reactions of Seth Curry and Embiid in that moment are priceless.
If he played as the Ben Simmons from the season versus Ben Simmons from the playoffs, they would have won that series flat out.
Yep.
He would have been
dominant. He wasn't aggressive, bro. Like it's something mental. He wasn't playing aggressive, bro. Like it's like Trae Young. Like the fact that Trae Young could I scored these 2 points, but this little nigga gonna come score 3 every time. Like it was mentally fucking with him, bro.
This is what I'm gonna say. You need to get rid of Doc Rivers. He's not the coach for that team.
Oh yeah, fuck Doc. Fuck Doc. Send Australian Markel Fultz to the fucking Japan.
No, I think honestly, you need to get in. It's gonna sound crazy, but Fitzdale, get him in there.
Mark Jackson. They need a goddamn Mark.
This nigga, I get it.
Yo,
I get it. They need a miracle. That's what it is. You need to
I know we eager to get to the off-season stuff, but I mean, we still are not talking about people that are in here. They just having some fight. Trey Young did have a fucking show, and we gotta give something to like
49.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta give that boy his flowers. Like, I know what happened with Philly was crazy, but we here where we at now, and he's
a superstar, bro.
Trey Young. Somebody said Trey Young did what Kyrie couldn't do in 2 years after LeBron.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think Kyrie.
I agree with that because I had to explain that to my mom.
Bro, Kyrie's team before LeBron wasn't making the playoffs and shit. They was like, nigga, who were they drafted? Was his name Bennett? Then they drafted.
Trey Young got nobody.
Nigga, we're not gonna disrespect John Collins like that, bro. John Collins is nice, bro. We're not gonna do that.
I'll tell you, Herder been putting in work. We're not doing that either.
He gets to Cleveland. He gets to Cleveland.
It's Huertel.
Whatever.
They both been
Order. He gets to Cleveland. Injury. You know what I'm saying? LeBron gets there, championship. LeBron leaves. I think LeBron leaves. I think he leaves. He
played 2 or 3 seasons before LeBron came, bro.
Kyrie left first.
I think he got injured again within those seasons, though, too, didn't he? And he had another ankle injury.
But yeah, the Anthony Bennett injury.
He came in injured.
No, I'm talking about Kyrie.
Kyrie came in injured.
But I believe he had another injury.
But he had 2 seasons with the Celtics, if I'm not mistaken.
2 seasons, but first season, they didn't really want him there. He left. He understood what time was. Got to Brooklyn.
He was an all-star.
Brooklyn. He never had a successful season by himself, and that's pretty much the narrative of the thing.
He has technically because he was an all-star the year before LeBron came.
You're talking about team success, bro. You're talking to us about team success.
Team success. You're doing individual accolades. We're not doing that. That's how come Morris got that nice contract from LA.
He was playing the garbage. Came in the league with a bad ankle, though.
Bro, listen.
It's just he has a bad luck. It's just
I'm gonna call Iverson.
What happened on paper,
Iverson rule. Iverson played built up like fucking Wolverine with all that metal in his body and still made it to the finals.
Till he fucking.
He still made it to the finals. People made it to
If Iverson had won the team with the Celtics, he would have won the chip.
Counter question. Does Iverson win a chip with the team that Trey Young has?
Yeah.
Possibly. Yeah.
No.
But then again, we can't say stuff like that. We don't even know these niggas are going to win the chip. We don't even know these niggas are going to win the chip.
They got this far with just Trey Young.
But that's the thing, though, bro. We got to see it first to even make those type of things.
And it's a whole different NBA, bro. We don't know how Iverson would play in this current NBA.
I'm saying, just thinking about the way Iverson drives. Iverson is hitting 40 to maybe 50 free throws a game. Off the strength, Iverson drives hard no matter who's guarding.
Dwayne Wade and the finals numbers.
The way the fouls are called, he's getting them and getting the and ones.
Mm-hmm.
That's
big man threes the whole game.
A lot of that all game, bro.
Big man 3-pointers and niggas are gonna be sick.
Yo.
And the thing is,
he ain't winning with John Collins.
No, I think he's gonna make whoever I think what it is Trey Young is going to be too tired on defense to guard him.
The West wins the chip this year. The West is going to win the chip this year.
I think I'm going to be honest. I'm looking at it like this: if the Clippers beat the Suns, Pat Beverly, Reggie Jackson guarding Trey Young.
That's about to be. Trey Young's getting injured. Reggie's on a mission, nigga. Reggie's gonna hurt this little nigga, bro.
I'm gonna keep it tall. Outside of Trey Young, Reggie Jackson has been one of my favorite people to watch in this Eastern Conference, Western Conference series. He's been on fucking fire.
My second favorite. Devin Booker's
I mean, shout out. No, I give you that. Devin Booker definitely too.
And I think
Richard. I mean, son definitely. I mean, Reggie Jackson has been fucking amazing, bro. He's been taking that.
My favorite to watch has been.
I do that. Devin Booker.
What about old boy man? Terrence Mann, I think his name is.
Massachusetts representative. Shout out.
Very entertaining to watch, man. Shout out to Cameron Payne. Like I just want to give a lot of shout outs to
Cameron Payne was wild. I forgot about him. He was
Cameron Payne. When 2-3 went down.
I was about to say
he got injured. He got injured last game, right?
Kevin Huerter too. Last game 7, cook food.
Right. Yeah. I think right now what we're seeing is the true next vanguard rising, because we thought that was going to be Jason Tatum and his generation. And to keep it a buck, a lot of those people that everyone was hyping up as that class of like these guys are going to be these elite stars, kind of didn't live up. Blake Griffin
in that same class.
I look at it like
Trey, Luka.
Yeah, Trey's like a 2 or 3 years separate.
Trey, Luka, Bagley, that's dumb niggas.
No, not Ayton. Not Bagley. Bagley wasn't with them.
But even I think, right?
But
because Ayton was a first round pick, wasn't he? Like a number 1 pick, wasn't he?
Trey, and then Trey went 2, and Luka went 3. I think, right?
I think so. You might be right, but
think about this. How you look at it, like think about how the URL classes of the newer classes have been coming up since like the T Tops, Mike P's, and Avs. Even the newer class we got now, we are trying to say which class is going to be the standout class, whereas not all of them never are going to be all standout. I think it's to a point we get the ones that we get, and it just starts to blend in, and that's the new class right there. You know what I'm saying?
We lucked out by seeing one of the greatest draft classes.
Yeah.
And we were young enough to actually be able to enjoy them play.
Shout out 96, man.
So they all retired.
Wait, 90.
What you talking about 03?
That's the
one. Talking about 03.
I think only
Melo was able to live our 2 for real then.
Melo's the only person who didn't get a ring in his class.
Melo and LeBron are the only.
Bro, we lucky.
Even the bum nigga got a ring, bro.
And think about that's a crazy draft class right there.
Darko. Yeah, that bum ass nigga.
He got a ring his first year, and I feel like everyone's like, yo, they should have picked up Melo. It's like, look, they picked up a piece.
Facts. That would have been bro.
It's like it's crazy, like for someone to say, "Well, you could have drafted Melo. Melo's one of the greatest stars." Like, yeah, but we got a ring, and we immediately we got back.
Bro, I seen because today's the anniversary of the trade, the Devin Booker draft. He got picked 13th. The Knicks passed up on him. The Magic passed up on him. The Pistons, the Heat, all passed up on Devin Booker.
Imagine we go back in time and just go smack. You better go get this Devin Booker nigga, B.
Like I wonder do niggas look at their GMs wild crazy when like that type of shit comes when they relook at that shit.
I mean, but you can't do that.
I know, but I know a little that it be like,
you look at the Charlotte Kobe trade. That sounds like Charlotte should have never given up Kobe, but you gotta remember Kobe coming into the league at that time. He played with Charlotte. He would have been bummed. He would have been the trash. He didn't have nobody to develop with. He would never gotten Phil Jackson. While he still had that in-gym work ethic, it would have been going nowhere.
That's true.
And never forget, the Minnesota Timberwolves picked 3 guards in a row and still passed up on Steph Curry.
Right, but again, Steph Curry wasn't. Steph Curry.
What was old boy's name? Johnny Flynn. Going into that draft, bro, they was cock buffing this nigga, bro. Johnny Flynn's gonna be the next point guard of the century. Johnny Flynn. That's all I remember.
I was one of them niggas.
But if you remember, Steph Curry coming into the league wasn't all crazy. It took years for him to really.
A lot of injuries. A lot of injuries.
And remember, a lot of people said the same things. Like he has a good shot, but he needs to develop other parts of his game. And when he finally did, it's Steph Curry.
The whole world hate him. I hate him.
Well, I mean, I understand why people hate him because he changed the way basketball is played. And I see now what the NBA is doing, where they're trying to fix it right now.
I appreciate that.
You think Steph's a big man?
Huh?
You think Steph eliminated the big man?
No. Speaking of the big man, let's bring it back to the Eastern Conference Finals. Giannis, I think if the NBA is doing what they're about to do, where they're saying that they're about to get rid of shooter contact, like unnatural shooting contact, Giannis is going to become that fucking beast again. Where it's you can no longer rely on trying to get those little pump fake fouls and stuff.
Yeah, and they're crazy. They showed it right of the video of Trae Young, and you know who's gonna really get fucked up over that shit too? James Harden, KD. KD with the under move, they gonna stop that shit. He used to be beating off that shit for years.
I think personally, for the Eastern Conference Finals, I think the Bucks can do it. I think the Bucks have a big enough team and big enough deep bench to overcome Atlanta. But it's all about
it's literally right now. It's the team with the most heart versus the team that should be the top contender who was supposed to be there.
Give some credit to the coaching too, man. We've been seeing some really good coaching too.
I think if LeBron can bring that team of scrubs to the finals in 07, Trae Young can bring these niggas to the finals this year.
And we're not gonna call them scrubs though, because bro, like he has some solid teammates, bro. Like he has players that could start on other teams. Like Gallinari could go start on another team if he wants.
Gallinari been valid in my book since New York.
Yeah, he been, of course, New York, Denver.
So you have Gallinari, you got Lou Will, who's an automatic bucket coming off the bench. Like that man has pieces. We're not gonna say Trae Young doesn't have pieces. It's just nobody.
I didn't say he didn't have pieces. I just
no, not you. This nigga Loso.
Nobody playing on his level. Nobody on his team is playing the level that he is. So it looks away. It looks like he is cooking.
Well, he's the superstar, bro. Like when you have
what he's saying, because when Bogdanovich in what was it, the Philly series, in the first early games, he was feeling himself. He was balling.
He had a Robin. The Batman had a Robin.
You gotta have that consistency. You gotta at least give me at least 15 a night, and I'm good, bro. Just don't go 20 and then go 2 or 3 points. You know what I'm saying? Like
everybody else is doing that.
Go ahead, G.
So I want to caveat off of something you said earlier about coaching.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're seeing now how bad Doc Rivers coached the Clippers, because the Clippers are wilding. They're looking significantly better. As much as we can
adjustment, they're making in-game adjustments, bro.
And we have to give Tyrone Lue. We have to give him his roses.
Yeah, right? Bro. Your older brother was saying something like he's like the Patrick Beverly said he's like the what does he say the Bill Belichick of their organization. The way he makes so many in-game adjustments and such like that. And this is not even because I'm a Patriots fan. This is really what they're saying. And like just as how Bill gets down, like that's really because I had my I ain't gonna lie, I was hating on Tyronn Lue for a little bit because I thought he's kind of going with this like the same thing we would say with Steve Kerr, just picking up where somebody left off and have a successful season with superstars.
You come off as a stepdad ass nigga.
He do, but when
nigga, we watched LeBron disrespect this nigga so much. You think he was making them adjustments when he was in the Cavs? Because it was that time, bro, where they had that. Like, nigga, like when D-Wade he had him outside of the huddle, bro. Like, come on, how you got coach outside the huddle, B? Nigga, LeBron pushed this nigga. Like, watch out, nigga.
LeBron speaks highly of him. D-Wade speaks highly of him. And then if a nigga like Patrick Beverly, he was talking like it brings the Bill Belichick to, you know what I'm saying? And for Tyronn Lue, who don't got no ring, like well, he do, but you know,
got ring.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying.
Ty Lue is the nigga.
I mean, he got rings as a player too.
AI stepped over. That's how we remember Ty Lue.
You know the greatness of that's a great comparison. You know what I'm saying? So it got to be some validity.
I think like there's a good point where you have to look at the way he coached the team, where he was able to turn to Pat Bev and get Pat Bev to accept you're not going to start. If we're going to win this series, you're not going to start. You're not going to play.
Right.
And I don't
that ego real down real quick.
I want you to do what's best for the team, and he did it. And he said something to Paul George, where he has Paul George now playing like playoff P instead of pandemic.
Again, he's made him like, yo, why are you? No, let's know. I'm gonna give him his credit, bro. This is what I want to say.
Yeah.
No. Let's keep it tall. Since like Game 7, he's been going back to NBA Twitter like this, bro.
No. Before that, Game 5.
You know what I'm saying? He's been playing stronger and a lot more confident.
What about game 2? Because game 2, he wasn't like that on Instagram and fucking Twitter.
He was like this.
He was like, no, not again.
But I think Paul George now is kind of the catalyst for this team. And if Kawhi doesn't come back, it's gonna be on Paul George to carry the team. And this is the chance. This is now where we get to say this is why you have 3 superstars on your team. This is why you have 2 superstars on your team.
Who's the third?
No, I'm saying, but 2.
Yo, no cap. I'm sitting here. I'm like, is he talking about Reggie Jackson?
Just hear me out. They would have lost the series if they only had 2. They would have lost them in game 5, game 6, but they were able to push it deep off the strength they had Kevin Durant, and it was a close game 7, more or less.
Brooklyn.
True or false?
They weren't supposed to get eliminated, man.
Okay, right, but they had the injuries, and it is what it is. But they still were able to fight even with those injuries. And it's like, look, give me a fighting chance to actually compete.
I'm not even mad about it.
But it's the reason. This is what I was saying. Like, it's the reason why Kevin Durant is still getting praise off of a loss. You know what I'm saying? It's because how crazily he fought. And Paul George fights just as hard for the branding of Paul George and for the branding of the LA Clippers and what they're trying to build. You gotta take it up, bro. You gotta get back to that Indiana bag. I know you really can't get into that because of the injury since then. But
when he went to the Clippers, and he was a Clipper fan as a child and not a Laker fan.
He lied about that, but that's no matter. Come on, he's saying
you was a fan of Sam Cassell?
No.
No, I like her.
No.
That nigga scared me.
That nigga looked like he looked like the after picture of a crack rehab person, bro. Like,
he looked like Mushmouth from Fat Albert. He looked
like in a zombie movie when the nigga is like turning.
Oh my goodness! I'm not gonna do this.
Come into a movie theater near you.
Right
you
now,
thought you was balling on the court. It gets ugly this summer. Sam Cassell starting in The Ugly Baller.
It's 9-3 right now. Bucks is
up.
Early. First quarter. Yes, it's early. Just letting y'all know it's on right now. But yeah, man. So like I said, man,
Giannis out here being Giannis.
For the West, man, it's really, like you said, it's up to Paul George if he really wants to take this to another level. Because I feel like they found a little chink in the armor with the Phoenix Suns. I don't know what it is, but they found a little chink, bro.
I think. If you just hear me out, I think in the West right now, what we're going to see is who's the better coach, Chris Paul or Lou?
Who the better? We're not going to do Monty Williams like that, bro. We're not going to do that.
Monty Williams already said he takes a lot from
Monty Williams has that chemistry with CP because they were together in New Orleans. He's a no-brainer.
It's like CP3 is. And we're talking about player coaches on the court. The only player who comes close to him is LeBron James. Okay. The only one in history who comes close to him in true form is Bill Russell. Can
I throw a name in there just for like player coach? Especially like you talk about just taking the ideology of your coach onto the court type such. I gotta put Steve Nash in there. Even though I hate D'Antoni, but you talk about just that offensive mind and him bringing that ideology. I do respect.
I'm gonna say this. I think Steve Nash had good.
He got promise.
He had good as far as a player. He had excellent court vision. He had high IQ, but I wouldn't even call him the best IQ player of his generation or his.
No. I want to say best. I was want to put him in the conversation.
I find it hard to put him in the conversation.
With the offensive juggernaut that they were like that.
I can see him up there with Chris Paul IQ.
Defense comes up on that part too. You
Okay,
can't just.
Here we go. Is that his fault or is that his coach's fault? Because if your coach ideology,
he'll get some steals.
Player coach.
Steve Nash will get some steals, but I wouldn't really rely on him for defense.
Right, but would you rely on any of them for defense?
CP3 was
Chris Paul, yes.
CP3
was but I'm not talking about. I'm talking about like with Phoenix.
No, that's who we're comparing. We're not.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. We're talking about LeBron. We're talking about Bill Russell. We're talking about these super generational high IQ talents, where it's I think CP3. The most dangerous thing about CP3 is if you play CP3 4 games in a season. If you meet him in the playoffs, you need to have a new playbook.
Mm-hmm.
You need to have a new playbook.
We got. Speaking of LA, speaking of Clippers, I really want to see Rondo kind of be more of a catalyst in this because he really could turn the tide for this team. And I feel like, I don't know if he's reserving himself for a little bit.
CP3 getting that nigga head.
Because Chris Paul Chris Paul is top 3 trash talkers in the league, and niggas be not knowing. Chris Paul be talking that shit, bro.
It's not even trash talk. It's
shout out to 3 of the 4 coaches, all black. 3 out of 4 coaches in the Western Conference, Eastern Conference. Shout out to that. Let's make sure the Bucks don't make it.
I know we talking pop, but back to this CP3 Rondo beef though.
Listen, like
the negativity.
Nigga said fuck the flowers.
Nigga said fuck Mike Boozer.
He goes straight to the rules on niggas and they get tight. And he calls out when you did a bad play. And that's the worst thing. It's not like LeBron will tell niggas, hey, you're supposed to be over here in the corner. Go over there. Run your play. Because I know what you're about to do. I'm about to pick this shit off. You just go over there where you're supposed to. Whereas CP3, when you're running back on the court, he's telling you, like, hey, while you're sitting there like talking shit, he's like, yo, hey, tell your mans not to blow the assignment next time. Ha 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 ha. You know what? He should have ran. He fell on the pick and roll. I know he's supposed to go over, right? I know that's what you guys call, but hey, I'm smarter than you. I see this.
Yo, bro, Chris Paul, low key, he's a dirty player, and people don't be knowing. Like Chris Paul's a very.
He was the dirtiest player ever at Wake Forest.
Nigga kicked the nigga.
So, but jokes aside, though, like giving both of their talents for what they can do for a team, like being the point for the team. Do you think Rondo can really like take the squad up?
No.
So you think goodness with? Go ahead.
I think Rondo can go and attack. If you play Rondo as you're the bench captain and do this role right.
Yeah.
Yes. You can have.
And then maybe some late fourth quarter shit. But like I agree with.
I hate when people say the bench is not enough. The bench is what wins games. The bench is what wins
it's always enough.
Games. The bench is what brings. The bench is the defense. The bench is the defense that stems ties. The
Clippers bench.
No, I'm saying in general, your bench has to be your anchor point.
But the Clippers bench is what I'm saying.
I'm saying what Rondo can be that catalyst if he can be that general. If you can let him be as a bench captain. When you go out there, yo, hey, I'm looking to you. Tell me who to bring out. Who do you need? Hey, I'm going to tell you the plays are running.
I feel he has such a great vital help to the Lakers. I just don't see why he wouldn't be for the Clippers this year, or why he's not for the Clippers.
Because you got Reggie Jackson, and you got Pat Bev. Pat Bev is a better defender.
But that's what I say. You got the adjustment,
and you got Reggie Jackson, who's a more athletic.
The Suns
I can't be mad at that.
In the playoffs, and that also comes down to bench. That also
on the sideline, if anything, right?
That goes down to bench points, dog. And Cameron Payne is cooking off the bench. Fucking,
but that's kind of my point. Whereas your bench is what plays. That's where the real
bench is not gonna beat the Suns' bench. Is what I'm saying.
I'm not saying they have to. I'm saying what they have to do is just play defense and stem the tide. You just have to play even. Let your starters be your starters. Let them be the stars. No one can be mad at the bench if it's hey, the Suns bench put up 25 and the Clippers bench put up 24. Hey, the bench did their part.
It'll give
as long as they get defensive transitional points. For me, that's good enough.
If my bench players put up enough points to keep me in the game, I'm looking at my starting five. Like, look, you can't look at these guys now to say they need to do more. This is where I'm looking at you. Hey, you had 15 this game. I needed 5 more. We gotta work on that in practice. Hey,
that's why I respect the guys. That's why I respect the Spurs bench of them championship years, the Boris Diaws and all of them niggas. That's why I respect those.
Boris Diaw, I say it all the time. Best 6 man of the year.
Yo, he was amazing, bro. I respect the Miami bench. They became household names off just the work.
Ray Allen, nigga, they even had a house. They had household names on the bench.
Ray Allen
coming off the bench.
Bro, listen, I think there's a huge chance for a team this year to get their ring. Right?
Most definitely.
I think that the truest test right now is who comes out the Western Conference Finals, not so much as who comes out the Eastern Conference. Because if the Suns come out the conference finals, it's over.
Yeah, the West is gonna win either way.
But see, like the storyline I'm here for, bro. I know, like I like Giannis, but I'm here for that. Is it gonna be the young bull or the older gentleman that's gonna get their ring? Are you gonna solidify your legacy this year, Trae Young, or is Chris Paul finally gonna climb that mountaintop?
I think Chris Paul gonna eat if it's Trae Young. Chris Paul's eating on that nigga.
Yeah.
It's over.
The way Chris Paul plays defense, he's locking up.
It's a wrap if he gets to the finals.
Locking up Trae Young.
Yo, if he gets to the finals, I guarantee you he's gonna be in a hyperbolic time chamber.
If Trae Young,
just
Trae Young gets in the finals before Luka, Trae Young over Luka.
Look, listen, I tell niggas this: RJ Barrett has had a better career than Zion right now.
Yeah, that's a
Facts.
That's a
facts.
Flat out. Out of everyone in their second year, he looks the best as far as career
and has
growth,
team success.
and not even team success, but actual where it's like your team is showing true promise, development without having to grab high caliber players. So it's like your team is actually synergizing. And
they depend on you.
You see his year on year growth. He just needs to develop a consistent jump shot and get a little bit more aggressive to get to the free throw line. And you have a guy who's 24, 5, and 3. Easy.
When you average this shit like 17, right?
Throw a steal in there.
Right, we're throwing the 0.5.
Throwing a 0.5 because he played defense too.
I'm not saying he doesn't play defense, and that's the other thing. It's like I miss watching in the NBA where you had a nigga who really was come off the bench and it's like, look, lock this nigga the fuck down. That's it.
I mean, the last one I really remember like that was Shumpert. It's like, yo, go get this nigga.
Was Bruce Bowen the starter?
Yeah,
nah.
Okay. He started for a little bit.
He started. No, he did because
because you said off the bench.
Ginobili came off the bench. Bowen was the starter.
Ginobili different. Ginobili.
Nah, tell this nigga Loso that, bro.
Ginobili.
I was trying to tell him
most of his career, and niggas hate to hear this, was the second best shooting guard in the NBA.
Tony Allen is another player that comes to mind that came off the bench.
But what did I say? I ain't gonna lie. This was my take. All I said was he was like he was a Kobe from Argentina.
Kobe said it himself. The most dangerous, the hardest person for me to play against, and the person I think is the second best.
Manu Ginobili
is Manu Ginobili.
Ginobili, nobody was Euro stepping like Ginobili out here, bro.
That's how we got to that. That's how we got that. We was talking about the Euro stuff. He was like, "Where did that shit come from?" And I was like, "Nigga, Ginobili, nigga, that nigga was." You
give him some context. Why did I say where the Euro stuff?
You said you hated it. Yeah,
I said I hated it.
We talking about Giannis.
Why do you hate the Euro step? It's such a great move.
Giannis
He does this shit. He does the lightsaber.
Yeah, the original. I know all the white people that all your foreigners be looking at him like.
The thing is, like, Manu was hitting the 2-step Euro, and Giannis does a 3-step, and I don't like that 3rd step.
Yeah, and that's like all the new kids is doing this extra 3rd step shit, man. It's nasty.
And Manu, a lot of niggas don't know this.
That's like a young nigga. Gotta take shit far.
Manu's won a ring, and he's won championship in every league he played, including the Olympic, the FIBA. He's beating the U.S. team. He's great.
Facts.
And niggas try to say, well, it's not the best U.S. team, but it's still a U.S. team of all-stars.
Exactly. Every time the USA goes, they always are projected to win.
He'd be all-NBA team. He'd be an all-NBA
Well, we're not projected this year with Jeremy Grant on the goddamn bench.
Come on, stop doing that to my boy Jeremy Grant, man. I think
fuck that bitch ass nigga, bro.
Yeah, he's an OKC draftee, man. I remember when he first came in, man. That's my boy.
Yeah. Let the new stars get a chance to shine.
And that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, facts. Fuck him. But not here, bro. It could have been any. Like, I would have took Pandemic P, bro. Almost like it.
I think a lot of niggas right now who are in the playoffs, they don't plan to play in the Olympics.
Yeah, like I'm gonna keep it. So I think LeBron kind of started that way, where he was like, "I'm gonna focus on the season more than I'm gonna focus on just going to get this."
The year
that nigga got movie. He got movie premieres to make.
The year he won his first ring, he went into the Olympics and won a gold medal.
But that's the thing. He
picks and chooses.
No. Remember why he went? Remember why he went? But who was the coach? Who was the coach for the Olympics?
Coach K, I think. Coach K, right?
Was it Popovich?
Popovich was there. Popovich there, and somebody else was there.
That was Coach K, and Popovich was the he was the assistant coach.
Right, and that was the reason why he went.
He loved it. That was the only time he was going to ever be able to play with Popovich. He loves
Coach K.
That he said it out then, and he said it there. That was the one of the key moments in my career where I finally had a legendary coach who kind of broke down certain aspects of the game. And when you, as a coach, like if you're Popovich and you're sitting there with like, yo, I got generational talent here. He plays in a different conference than me. Fuck it, let's make it hard for them.
And the thing is too, like, and you have to see, and really, you probably seen it as a fan before, but then actually getting to play against him, and then probably learning even more shit, man. That eagerness to play with him had to, like, you know what I'm saying, go up the roof. And I understand that shit, man.
Yeah, like, yo, you lose your ring. This is the first nigga to take you out your championship season.
And beat you too, and beat you later.
Yo, he beat him the year after, the very next year.
Yeah, and it's like, yo, Popovich makes the greatest adjustments of all coaches. Like I tell people all the time, Popovich, he played against the greatest talent pool the NBA has ever seen on a widespread scale and did crazy things.
Big facts. That's a big fact, man.
I think Tyrone, he might have a chance now to solidify himself as one of the great coaches. If he gets this ring, right then, if he gets a ring this year, he's the greatest coach. Tyrone Lue, he becomes the greatest coach active. Where it's like, look,
over Kerr?
Yeah, well over Kerr.
Over Kerr? Nah.
Damn, it's almost like Kerr had great talent. Kerr has great talent on his team and still lost.
So what qualifies Lue being the greatest active for winning 2 rings?
Winning 2 rings with great talent, right? One. But also winning 2 rings with talent that fell apart. Completely.
That's what I was saying earlier. Picking up different cultures.
And playing against, and it wasn't like he was winning. He didn't win against shitty coaches.
Does he have a 73-9 season?
Did he win?
Did they win that? That season got question marks because they didn't finish that season, bro. They lost.
Yeah, I get it. But
who was the coach coaching when they lost to them?
Tyrone Lue.
Gino. Hey, yo, Ari, where the big E face for this nigga real quick? This nigga believe he just said that shit. He was like, did he have a 73 nonsense nigga? He ended the year, in fact, so he ended their niggas, bro. What?
Bro, like, listen, so the point being, Tyrone Lue right now has a chance to solidify himself among, like, hey, you're in the top 30 coaches of all time now. You get this ring. Without the ring, you're in the top 50.
I want to see a couple more seasons before I say.
You get this ring. You get the chance to be mixed in.
I can't put him in there just yet.
Hypothetically, Kurt.
Top 30. Yeah, you get in the top 30 with this.
Hypothetically,
real quick.
Hold on. Hypothetically,
you have a 3-1 comeback in the finals. What the fuck? What more do you want to be in the top 30 conversation?
Hypothetically, you go to state, you know what I'm saying? Bad season, gets to the play-in, they lose, right? Say they come back, at least with Clay. They get Clay back. Ring? Where does that put him after that?
Where do you put Spoelstra? If in this argument, where do you put Spoelstra?
Yeah, facts. We can't.
Your argument. Spoelstra's the greatest.
No, Spoelstra's in the top 30 coaches.
Yeah,
but your original argument said the greatest coach, like Spoelstra, like your fact.
No. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna do that to G. I asked that question. But he did.
Okay.
I said clearly top 30. He gets in the conversation as you're in the top 30 now.
And mind you, he went back to the finals without LeBron.
Question for you.
This is what I'm saying right now, where it comes in, where it's like, look, you've shown during this series, during the previous series, during this playoff run, that you can make key adjustments and come back and win when you're playing against coaches who have your number, right?
So now we're talking. We're trying to take away the players in this situation, more so mental versus mental.
He gets this spring that changes somewhat that narrative of that 3-1 comeback to say, well, Tyronn Lue now may have had more input than we thought.
Question,
because
I can agree with that. I can agree. If we do it to Doc Rivers, we can do it on the flip side.
That's my question. Wait, hold on. Whose ring means more, Doc Rivers' ring or Tyronn Lue's ring?
Tyronn Lue, because he came back from 3-1,
and it was a 73-9. You can't beat that.
Doc had a big three. Doc had the original big three.
No, the original big three probably we have to say was MJ's big three.
Nah, like assembled big three is what I'm saying.
That was an assembled big three.
Yes and no. I mean, you go by draft pick.
They had to trade for Rodman.
So what? So we gonna forget about
two draft picks in a.
What about the Warriors? What you call it?
Rodman
get blurry, but
that wasn't a big three. Are you fucking insane?
If you talk about how they move, yes.
Yeah,
if you talk about what the definition came off
from. NWO won a championship.
I'm just saying, though. If you're going up the definition of what modern time saying a big three is, like you saying, yo, we bringing these three guys, press conference. You know how it goes,
So wait, that didn't happen with Shaq, Kobe, and like Gary Payton and fucking Carmelo.
No, I give you that. It was. They didn't call it the big three. They didn't call it the super team then. It was the super team then.
They were the super team. Tried to smash Kobe's wife, and that ended that chemistry.
Nasty time.
Isn't Kobe's wife a little too old for Carmelo?
Yeah.
I'm not touching that. I'm leaving that one alone.
Rest in peace, Michael Jackson, by the way. Moving on. Speaking of, man, rest in peace, Michael Jackson. This was a lot of people graduation days too, yo. Shout out to people that graduated also. I know it's a weird correlation.
She graduated. She's a high schooler now.
Congrats, yo.
Congratulations.
Yo, get ready for high school. Get your mind right. You got
Adriana. Congrats. She's going to college now.
Yo, congratulations. Get your mind right. You know what I'm saying? Y'all both going into whole new worlds, man. Get ready for that shit, man. For real. Who? Oh yeah.
Phil Jr. That's my nephew.
Shout out,
he
man.
graduated from McKinley class of 2021.
Congratulations.
Shout out to all the youth.
Going to Alfred State.
Oh, dope.
We're all old as shit. That just means
shout out to my neighbor that graduated. I don't know her fucking name, but I saw the balloons and shit.
Niggas just had a party outside.
Shout out to me. I'm old as hell.
But nah, man, shout out to all of the youth, man. Just moving on to another plateau in life, man. Another level of education. Get your shit right, man. You got to turn up, man. But yeah, man. What was I about to say?
Music.
Yeah, off that music, man. Yo, so Tyler, we know we've been hyped for it. We've been ready for that shit. Yo, Gino, thank you for pulling up, bro. You already know, man. Yo, let them know. Let them know about your pro. Let them know about your program.
I'm doing a channel, A&G Gaming. That's our podcast. You can follow it on my High Exotic Facebook page. I'll be putting up more stuff too soon. We got one episode that was more or less our pilot. We had Ari. Thank you for stopping by. We were talking about the MCU. The next episode will be coming out soon. I'll be posting more and giving a little bit more. But we have everything kind of worked out on a more set schedule.
And shooting outside.
Man, you already know what time it is, man.
Yeah,
it's like
they shooting.
Right,
made you look.
You see, I ain't duck one.
It's the era.
You see, I didn't even acknowledge that shit. I was like, oh, I'm home.
It's the era of when Killer Season when Shorty was popping the firecrackers in the hallway, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
It's the era of. Is it? I don't know.
Nah.
Maybe.
It's everybody's favorite game.
We'll see the news in the morning. It's that era. But no, moving on, man. Like I said, man, we got Tyler the Creator, man. We've been waiting for that joint to drop. Call Me If You Lost is out. We all made our cards and shit in the chat. Shout out to that, man. The Call Me If You Lost generator. That shit is dope. But
now,
man,
real quick, before we, so I listen to track 1. I'm looking around the room. I'm like, what's going on? I heard this from somewhere. I heard this.
You already know. Yeah,
my inner New York nigga came out. I'm like, yo, I heard this shit from somewhere, B.
So what Joe's speaking on is the first track, which I immediately went to the chat. You know what I'm saying? I looked at Sue. I was like, yo, I heard this from somewhere also. So the track we talking about is Sir, what is it called? Sir, I was about to say Sir Abercrombie.
Sir Baudelaire.
With that weird nigga, I'm surprised it's not circumference or some weird shit.
Son, I swear to God, I was about to say like Sir Abercrombie. I swear on my life, bro. Sir Baudelaire. I'm gonna forget that. I'm trying to find the track listing. But anyways, though, man, like I said, we first heard it, and pretty much the record is cool, but it's the same exact record as Michael Irvin, which was the single record for
Tyler.
I Got Is an Awesome Guy too. So when I first heard it, I'm like, yo, where did I hear this shit from? And I went through like 3 West Side Gun albums, bro, until I was like, swear to God, bro, like, I know I heard it from somewhere, bro. Because, bro, when I'm like that, when I do it for a lot of things, especially when it's like samples or anything, I run to see where it's from. And I was like, oh shit. But I'm just thinking, like, why though?
You gotta download the Who Sampled app. You love that app.
I like
the app's Flames.
If the app is Flames, it is Flames, but I like going on the search myself on the low. On the low, just me. You give me the old feeling of like,
but nigga, that's a search. Like, wait, what you? Yo, are you one of the weird niggas that would be like, yeah, I want to read the map. Fuck using this GPS.
But no, it's just like, like CD stores, record stores, all that stuff is closed. You don't got a lot of that. You can't dig in crates like that no more. You know what I'm saying? So like surfing through the streaming such kind of gives me that feel again. But neither here nor there. Found the shit, listened to it, and I was like, yo, what the fuck? And first thing I thought was like, how does this happen? Why would Tyler do this? I don't know. He personally said listening to West Side Gun made him want to start rapping again. I don't know how deeply he listens to West Side Gun.
Now, to give Tyler a side, that was on Pray for Paris, right? That song?
No, Fly God Is an Awesome God too.
The red cover joint that he looked like Chris Brown.
Remember the first?
Wasn't he working with Tyler though? On a period, like he was in the studio with him.
He was on Pray for Paris. He was on 327.
And Pray for Paris was right after that, right?
Before.
Yep.
It is before.
It's on it. 327 is on.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah. So my only thing is, did Conductor sell him the beat?
Or it's a freestyle.
Conductor.
It's not freestyle.
It's an album. That's an album, bro.
This is a tape.
It's the intro.
No, it's an album. It's an album, bro.
We got DJ Drama yelling all through the shit. It's a tape.
No, it's not, dude.
No, it's legitimately an album.
You would have dropped it on Dat Piff.
Because this shit,
that's the test.
That's my first observation of this. It don't sound like an album. It sounds like a tape. That was my first observation.
He's making the mixtape sound on an album.
Like this was, you know what I'm saying? Drama, hearing this nigga Drama again yelling on beats, love it.
Getting that feeling on an album, and
but he comes from that era, bro.
Grills is none of that. He brought is a Tyler album mixed with DJ Drama on the background.
Did he really say that? Listening to West Side made him rap again? That's dope.
He had an Instagram live earlier where he was just pretty much saying what I was. Me and Sue was talking about it. And it was just, kind of what I was saying when I was listening to Lumberjack. It's just him really feeling himself. You know what I'm saying? Like embracing where he's at in his life right now. Like embracing the accolades, knowing where he came from since Yonkers. And even on certain records where he said, what think it was?
Massa. He said his mom was in the shelter during Yonkers.
So to come from that to being where you get Grammys, talking about your car. He was saying, yo, the garage lit, the closet lit. You know what I'm saying? He's talking on the song. He's saying I'm fucking wherever,
he said I'm blessed. He said I could get a jet, but I'm not into all that rich shit. But
he was talking rich shit.
I was like, I don't take it for granted though.
Exactly,
like,
bro. We gotta talk about it, man.
But hold up, real quick though. The thing was, he was just saying though, is that he wants the purpose of the album was to pretty much flex with whatever you love. If it's, you know what I'm saying, you love, like, he got the pink car, old school car. If that's how you flex with that shit like it's the best shit in the world.
That's how he started Massa. He was like, "Oh, do whatever you like, love it, love that." That's how he started Massa.
You know what I'm saying? So that was the premise of what I got, and the reason why he was flexing so heavy. But he's flexing how Tyler can. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Even in the video of Juggernaut that he just dropped, he had the old school joint. It was the Rolls Royce, but it was on like CGI monster truck tires, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever though. That's his shit.
It's a flex.
It's a flex. So, you know, the Rolls Royce on monster truck tires, it's flex, but it's how Tyler flex, not your regular flex. But neither here nor there. Throughout this album was dope shit. Go into what you was about to say, Los.
We got to talk about the Dirty Mac anthem.
Okay.
The DMM approved Dirty Mac anthem. Wilshire.
Is that the 8-minute song?
That's where he's going. He's Dirty Macking for 8 minutes. His best friend had a girlfriend, and basically the song is him serenading the girl, telling her basically, fuck him. He don't even call you his bitch. He get threatened when he see me. I know it.
Yo, bro, this nigga's sick though. That's Dirty Mac into a whole nother level.
I've never been jealous of another nigga till him. Like, this shit is, bruh. I had to this is my joint. This and Massa are my.
Let's put the red on real quick for these skis and whores that fucking fall for shit like that.
It is 9/11. That means I got to get some shit on. That means my angel's talking to me. That's some nasty shit, bro. That song,
yeah, right.
Pure
juicy man,
disgust, and he even said it at the end. I'm a bad person. I know this. I would respect for the honesty.
Don't act like none of us have done that.
Was sick, bro.
That's why I'm sick, bro. Because when you look at you be like, yo, I was this nigga at one point. Be like, yo, bro, it is bad, bro.
We were all this person at one point.
Are you a better man than me?
That's nobody I've befriended.
Well, no, obviously not a friend, but a girl with a nigga.
That's the thing. He's talking about his mans, my nigga. Like,
that's a little different. I see what you mean. That's a
nasty.
I'll fuck my man's girl before, but I told him.
We've all seen Casino, right?
Yeah.
Remember when Candy started fucking with started fucking with Nikki?
Yeah.
That was the most disgusting parts of that movie, bro.
If your man's girl looked like a 10, though.
She was spilling her heart out. I mean, her heart out to all. He just sitting there like, word, man, that's crazy. You shouldn't be dealing with that. And just started getting some neck.
If your man's girl look like a 10, you're not gonna hit?
Nah, let me ask. Are you not doing your man's a favor though? Because if she throwing it at you, at least you honest with your man's and be like, yo, if she throwing it at me, I'm your man's. What is she doing? Like,
but he not telling his man. Are we listening to this nasty?
Well, now he knows. Now he knows.
I'm about to play the song. Now I gotta play the song. Now.
Oh no, we're not listening to 8 minutes of Tyler the Creator talking about fucking that nigga's bitch, bro.
We don't gotta hear the whole joint. I'm gonna go to Genius.
Can I say what I'm buying?
So wait, is this Jasper? Yeah, is he talking about Jasper?
I got a buyer from there. I got a buyer. He said they say bros over hoes. Well, I'd rather have. Well, no, what did he say? He said I'd rather hold hands than do a cool handshake.
Yeah.
Come on.
They say bros over hoes.
Why you acting all innocent?
Than have a cool
innocent,
handshake.
My nigga. I am in pure disgust.
Where is the toxicity?
Toxicity.
I got a few things.
We talk about between niggas.
Where is the toxicity?
No. I ain't even want to fuck because your present was enough. Then why the fuck is you doing this?
Go
What the fuck is you doing this for? Why are you fucking up a whole friendship for? If you ain't even trying to fuck.
Nigga so mad he fucked up the screen. You seen that?
Pussy be that good.
Her pussy was that good, man. Imagine that.
Now, here we go. Is it cause and effect? Imagine his business like, yo, she got the dowie. And you like, oh, word? It's the Drake effect, bro.
Nah, but
it's literally the Drake effect with his old friend.
And it was like, like, where is this going to go? Like, where is this going to lead to? Like,
if anything you do, you bite the bullet and tell your man's how his girl is feeling about the situation in their relationship. It's because that you like, well, damn, how you know that shit? And like, yo, well, she come to me and blah, 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 get your shit right, blah, blah, blah. And if something goes left from there, at least you know you did your part to try to mend your man's relationship. Instead of fucking trying to be the catalyst and be a home wrecker.
For shame.
She for the streets. She for the streets, nigga. No, you're helping your man's out, showing that she is not good for him.
You even want somebody that's about to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I get that. Now, a 22-year-old me, they ain't get that. It was just like, she out here throwing it, I'm taking it.
Bro, I wasn't that nasty with a nigga, bro. Like,
listen, B, it be like that.
If she was for the streets, then she for the streets. If she in the house, she in the house.
What if the house was the streets? what if she just
homeless?
Yo, we'll have that talk off camera. We can't talk about that one.
Crazy, bro. This is crazy. Oh my god, no, this song is horrible, bro. We walking off talk, man. That nigga not fucking stupid. He see it, he knows something. We fronting like ha ha ha. And y'all playing in the nigga face. I'm shooting y'all. This is about to turn into a guilty conscience video. Real quick. Harry comes home.
What the fuck?
I can see Ari in a situation like this. Ari be like, we ain't stopping shit. We going
cheating.
Yo.
Why you at work?
Dude trying to get off?
Fuck slaying her. Cut this bitch head. He said what? He said what? She slipped, fell, landed on his dick?
Stop playing with me, yo. In no way, shape, or form we talking about violence against any women. This is just jokes. These are jokes.
Oh, what did I walk into? The fuck?
But I'm gonna keep it
we love women around here. We would never abuse you.
What
Facts.
did I walk into? This shit was here, man.
But no, real talk, son, man. Like I said, I'm not an advocate of that shit, bro. I mean, I speak for him. I respect him for his vulnerability as an artist, but I ain't rocking with that song, bro. I ain't rocking with that song.
Another standout with Massa, where he's basically like he's talking about like slavery and like he's linking his own successes and struggles to that of slavery, which is it came out dope to me. The chorus where he's like, "Oh, Massa try to let me go to Genius, like y'all."
I will play records, but I don't feel like having to fucking
UMG got one on head.
There's some nigga that was born in like 1973, mad as shit right now. Also going on Genius.
And she
hold on, no, I'm sorry, Joe, but no, that bar. Was that the beginning of Massa, or is it?
I think he said something like, "Why do you believe in God?"
No, that's
the one I put. That's the one I put in the group chat. That was Manifesto.
Yeah, Manifesto. Him and
Manifesto with Domo.
Crazy on that shit.
This little white bitch.
Dog.
This little white bitch told me to talk about
what's happening in the Black Lives Matter.
Suck my with that saying though, this a lot of times in this album, even with him calling himself Wolf Haley, again, just certain parts of just the brashness of this shit, the vulnerability we heard. I really felt like we got that old mix of old Tyler and new Tyler on this shit, bro. For real.
We got a fucking, what is it? What did they say? A sharpened up version of himself. It's just like
I said a mature version of
he knows he can't talk about killing females no more. He's with the times now. Like he knows like yes, I have talent. Let me talk about what I can talk about.
That Goblin album, he got a song on there. I forgot what it's called, but he's
Tron Cat.
Which one?
Saying Tron Cat was
Tron Cat.
Yeah, with the girl. Yeah, like Tyler has come a long way. We'll just leave it at that.
But speaking of that, he
had a song called "Tina Perm Your Fucking Weave," bro. That's what he's like.
Yo, that's not random, but not we're gonna get right back to the joint. But I just happened to watch Earl's early video and just happened to see all of them so fucking young. Like Taco's so fucking young, bro, and to see how like him on Dave, bro. Now, like it's like shout out to all of them dudes, man.
Yeah,
like,
facts. Taco went from drinking smoothies to fucking snorting cocaine in the bathroom on FX, bro.
Just to say how his lyrics matured.
Oh no, go ahead.
One lyric from one of his old songs was rape a pregnant bitch and tell my friends I had a threesome.
And but not real talk though, but not even saying real talk, but we know what that shit was back in the day.
Hey yo,
you know
no we didn't.
It was shock factor. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, it was shock shit.
The same shit you rape, grave diggers, all of that shit. That's what the irony. That's why I said the irony that he had the sample. You know what I'm saying? But not even to harp on that, but I want to talk about the growth from that to now.
Yeah, bro. Nigga, he had a song where Earl kidnapped the chick from school, and the nigga's like jerking off or some shit. And he's like, I can't help you right now.
Hey, let's focus on the new.
Back to the album. Yeah, back to like I said.
That's what I'm saying. But it's proving my point of that's where he came from, bro. That's what he was doing to like giving out great music now as an adult man. Like I don't know. Transition.
The lyrics from Massa. He's saying the first joint. He said, "Yeah, when I turned 23, that's when the puberty finally hit me. My facial hair started growing. My clothing they really fit me."
The way he delivered this whole like song, fire, right. That little slow like.
But the thing is, I don't know. I ain't saying that you were wrong per se. It's just my interpretation of the song is more so he's relating parts of his life to like different parts of his albums.
You know, I saw another theory on Twitter, another thing.
Fuck that theory real quick though.
Of how the Massa in the song is his because you know how he's bi. So Massa, the hypothetical Massa in his mind is the urge to be straight and conform to one way instead of being.
Can I say the lyrics to the song?
I'm sorry, but
I don't know what the fuck that's like.
Yeah, right. To some other shit, Doug. What?
I get it, but that's not.
Yeah. Take your tin hat off, Loso. You're out here looking like that nigga.
My tin hat wasn't on. The girl's was, not mine.
But like I said, he's talking about, like I said, when he hit 23 and such. That's when his, I guess, started really like becoming a man and such. Long story short, the caterpillar went to cocoon. Do you get what I see? That's why I was shifting. That's why Cherry Bomb sounded so shifty. So we talk about the growth from Goblin and from what like Goblin was first.
His sound shifting.
His sound started shifting. And when I was just talking about that literally yesterday and how the production was pretty much kind of overshadowing the lyrics like sonically. And I don't know if that was something he was just, like I say, he was growing as a man and learning himself more as a musician also. My taste started changing from what it was, just the lyrics. My taste started changing from what it was when they met me. But the first impression is everything. I ain't want to let me go. Always curious as a child and asking questions, so I ain't give a fucking butts if they accept me. You know what I'm saying? Probably talking about, you know what I'm saying, the bisexuality or his, you know what I'm saying, the taste of his music or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, you're just talking about the different, like say him, skateboard P, you know what I'm saying, Pharrell taking him to Italy, having conversations with him. And he's saying that's how Flower Boy happened. And he goes into, went to my style, my body, my feelings, started changing, fixed my hairline, calmed down in front of cameras, been there since tens of millions. I'm not that little boy I was introduced that in 1-9. You know what I'm saying? Like you see, like he's talking about, like he's pretty much saying like all the stuff that we were just talking about. He grew so much from the conversations, his personal growth, and all of that such, and just kind of having to grow in front of the world too. Like, and we talk about the lyric too. His mom was in the shelter when Yonkers dropped. I didn't want to say it. I don't say it. When I got her out, that moment knew I made it. Like he was talking so much like from the flexing of like the accolades he got to the personal shit on this record to even the other record I really love, the Manifesto record. Like he had so much range on this album, and then we didn't even get it in the features.
He was real personal on this album too. Very not introspective. I don't
bravado and personal.
He had a good blend of that. Like he got personal, but he also knew when to brag and when to be braggadocious.
Nah, real talk, man. Like this was a really dope song. I thought it was a really dope joint, man. Let's say a lot of my favorite songs on here were like, and let's keep it talk. The features did their purpose on here too, man. I like the 42 Doug feature. He really sounded really nice on Tyler's production. Wayne did his thing. Their collabs. Yeah, their collab. They're doing good. Like I didn't hear the Flower Boy because I didn't listen to Flower Boy. I didn't hear the Flower Boy feature, but I heard all the other three. And
I might go back to that.
I might have to also. Flower Boy. But neither here nor there. They've been cooking food together. Like straight down the line, man. I like Lemonhead with 42 Doug. I like What's the Name? That gave me that late 96, 97, 98 R&B vibes, which feel like that's what niggas only bring Ty Dolla Sign on to do. Like 90s riffs. Like,
you need to stop disrespecting You need to stop disrespecting the bull like that.
No, let's keep it tall, bro. Like every time he's on the feature, it's literally for riffs, bro. Like all he does is and that's it, bro. That's all he do, bro. Like I need
real quick though. The Bucks is opening a can of whoop ass right now. I think it's 62-40 right now.
See some shit, man. It's some shit. Obviously we know the Lumberjack record was fire. Massa's dope. I wasn't crazy about Run It Up. Did y'all like Run It Up?
Nah.
Hearing it like
I skipped it.
House, like you
not said the beat was nice,
shit.
But hearing it outside might be different.
No, the beat is fire.
Like, I was
the beat
listening to it on my stereo earlier. I was like,
outside it might be different. In the whip,
that might be stadium music, as they say.
Might just get the intro for that one.
That's the turn up joint. That's the turn up.
Yeah, I can feel you on that. I can feel you on that.
Beware of headphone users. Joint.
I can feel you on that. What else we had on here, man? Like I like.
What's your name? What's your name?
I said, what's your name is dope.
What was the second song? I like that second song.
Corso.
Yeah. Corso was cool. Corso was cool.
Mama she look malnourished.
I gotta listen to Rise again because he was saying something on his IG live where he's saying like a lot of niggas saying that I stole their style, and he said like I spoke on that shit on Rise. And I don't know who them niggas is, personally. I don't know who Tyler sounds like, to be honest.
I know he had beef
or dressed like. That nigga's been himself since I've ever heard him.
Exactly. Right. He's been unique ever since he started. I don't know.
The only person he said he idolizes is Pharrell, and that's, you know what I'm saying. But neither here nor there, man. I gotta listen to that record again. But like I said, man, there's so many good records on here, man. It's a really good album. I can't even hold you, man. Blessed was really
this might
good.
Be his best album.
I mean, people were saying Igor was.
I think this, Igor, and Cherry Bomb are the top three for me.
Oh, I really like Wolf.
Yeah, really? I like Goblin and Wolf more than I like Cherry Bomb and fucking what y'all
like Wolf in that little three space. I like Wolf. I'll go Wolf, Cherry Bomb, Goblin. I just don't really like Goblin too much. I tried to listen to it again. I can't. I really can't.
Maybe I gotta go listen to Goblin because Goblin used to get mad spin. Like,
I don't know
when I was younger.
The production on this project is magnificent.
He did his thing, bro. He really did his thing. Production Rise. Juggernaut, Little Uzi Vert snapped on that fucking verse, bro. When I seen the video, because when I was listening to it, I was like, I'm just vibing to it. But when I seen the video and he wasn't in it, so I had to actually listen to it. He was talking that shit on that verse, bro. Like, what did he say? He said, last time I texted a bitch, he said the blackberries came off the belt clip or some shit like that. I was like, damn, fuck that piece shit, nigga. Like, oh hey, bro, Lil Uzi Vert be talking some heavy shit, bro. But and he had Pharrell on there too. Like, the shit was dope. We talked Wilshire, Safari, man. Like,
he was on Safari too, I think, right?
He did his thing on this album, man. Like, this is a solid album, man. It's definitely going to get a lot of spins, I feel. It's going to be one of them albums, I think, when it comes around later, it's going to be one of them talks, man. It's going to be in the talk. It's a very greatly balanced album. Like, for the first half is short listens. You get your Tyler, you get your feature, You move on to the next record. Then the later you get the more personal records that you see, like the length of the songs start getting longer. I think after
it's not so long of a project either. Too.
That's what I'm saying. The first half is only like 2 minutes to 2:30, and the rest are like 3 minutes, 3:40 after that. Like on the later end of the album. That's why I thought it was like perfectly
very well sequenced.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Tyler, bro. Really dope. In other news too, in music, man. Shout out to RJ Payne. He just dropped his joint Leatherface 3, I believe. Intro track with Redman. Yeah, man. He got that joint. I listened to it on the way to get some pizza.
Wait, Redman?
He got Redman on his intro and on the hook. Blood Everywhere. Like I said, I gotta finish it, but like I heard the Kane and Undertaker record with Flea Lord already. That shit was fire.
Nah, I gotta listen to this project. Hold on.
He got Redman, Ransom, Flea Lord, Shaheem, Joe Pellegrino, UFO, Fev, Flea Lord again, Inspector Deck. I'm really want to hear that Inspector Deck record.
Yeah, Inspector Deck. Yeah, that's my guy.
They really remind me of each other. He got Razcast on here also.
Now, real quick, the song I didn't know I needed to hear. So, you know, BFP the Pac-Man, that's my guy. So I listened to his album.
Nigga, that's you.
I put that on my list too to listen this week too.
That you. And he got a song with Biddy.
Yes, he does. Yes,
he got a song
he got a couple features on there, bro. Real talk.
That shit was flames, son.
Benny?
Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Go listen to that.
Let me see if I can find this track listing real quick.
Collab, but I didn't know I wanted.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't know I wanted it.
But you know,
I didn't listen to the whole album.
I keep it tall, bro. He keep it tall about features he wants.
Donuts, nigga.
He got Sada Baby on here. I think like twice. No, yeah, he got Sada Baby on here twice. Benny the Butcher, Coil Ray, Wiz Khalifa, Lil Yachty, and DDG on here.
Coil Ray move around like that?
Yeah, man. He, like I said, man, he's very like open about trying to get features, bro. If you follow his Instagram, he'll say like, "Yo, man, I need a feature from this person, man. Or I want a feature from you, bro." Like, this nigga, man.
Yo, you're gonna be shitting.
This nigga got the munchies.
Telling you. But other albums that dropped, I definitely got to listen to that RJ Payne though, for real. Like that shit sounds really nice, bro.
Currency dropped Welcome to Jet Life 2.
Dropped the collab album. Who else dropped?
Little underwhelming for me, kind of.
No, R&B was heavy this week. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. Shout out to Love Renaissance, LVRN. You know, Summer Walker, Westside Boogie, Black. Drum is over there too. But long story short, one of their other artists, what is his name again? Young Rog. I was listening to his album last night, me and Sue. It's called Boy Next Door. Yo, I think he's Westside Boogie brother, because that nigga looks just when you hear it, it's a dope fucking album. Like the song is like rap, it's not rappy R&B album, but it's like 70-30 rappy, like 70 R&B, 30% rappy. You know what I'm saying? It's a good enough balance.
Like a Chris Brown mixtape.
It's dope.
Yeah, if you want to talk about just like if you wanted to talk about like how songs would be, you know what I'm saying? But
now we don't support Chris Brown around here. He out here slapping bitches' wigs off again.
Y'all don't know. Y'all know Chris Brown. Y'all know them women be wilding around that nigga. Y'all seen that woman?
He be wilding around them bitches.
Bro, that nigga be able to protect himself sometimes, bro.
Slapping bitches' wigs off is not protecting yourself, my nigga.
If you feel threatened.
They didn't have to say the weave part though.
Yeah, facts, the whole weave shit, bro. That's making it sound like that was a whole connection to her shit.
From over here.
But
word to Cortez. Like, what do Chris Brown and Cortez got in common?
The hand of God.
They know they know to smack bitches. Nigga, like, fuck that shit, bro. Keep them two niggas away from any women in my family. Cortez and Chris Brown is on that list. Keep them away from my family, because them niggas getting shot.
Y'all never seen that video of that woman like climbing the gate on Chris Brown fucking
I mean, yeah, punch that bitch. Yeah, my house. You're breaking and entering.
You never know, bro. So they probably ran up on him. He probably like, yo, what the fuck? You never know, bro. You never know. You never
hit
know.
Him with that. Hit him with that Chris Breezy real quick.
I'm just saying, bro. But back to the joint. But Young Rock, he had a record with Freddie Gibbs and Black, bro. Dope record called Organized Chaos. You got Summer Walker on here. Then the rest are just all
Organized Chaos. That's a great name to like lead away from Chris Brown. Organized Chaos.
This nigga is really on one. I hate this nigga Joe. But nah, check out Boy Next Door by Young Rock, bro. Definitely a dope joint I listened to. Who else came out with some joints, man, this week, man? I just started putting
it wasn't really that crazy of a besides.
I gotta get on Spotify. I need to go. I ain't gonna lie, Spotify's algorithm to try to find like new albums is terrible.
It's weird. I use Hip Hop DX still. I don't use Spotify. I just go to Hip Hop DX and be like, what's the new albums of the week?
I'm not using Tidal anymore. I'm not using Tidal anymore, but I still use their app to try to like see what's like out right now.
You go on Apple, you go on Browse.
I ain't trying to do all that shit, bro. Fuck out of here.
Hey, we ain't trying to hear that bullshit, Sharif, talking about Apple.
Well, just for people who, you know what I'm saying, who's into R&B and all that shit randomly. Doja Cat, I'm hearing her new album.
We don't listen to Doja Cat.
I just said people who listen to the R&B and listen to her.
The white people that lick feet?
Nah, bro. You know, so we all fight. What's his name? DeMarcus on Facebook. He posts a lot. He posts a lot about music. We need to bring him on. He got a good. I like his music opinion. I'm interested to talk some music with him.
So who?
He like Doja Cat, you said?
Yeah. This nigga low so ready to cancel this man.
You had me at. He said he listened to Doja Cat, and I shut down after that.
I mean, if you listen to music, you're gonna listen to music, bro. I mean, she got Weeknd on here. She got JID on here. She got Young Thug on here. Like,
she got. I might listen to that. I might listen to that.
Nah,
you already know she got the scissor record.
Don't fall for it, Don't fall for it. All niggas she want to get you to listen. That's all. No,
I'm just saying. Justine Skye got to join out. I think it's heavy like Timberland. Justine Skye. Look her up, man. But I think it's one of Timberland's projects. He's like all over this joint. She got a Justin Timberlake record on here. Like, I gotta check that out. That's called Space and Time. It's a dope record. This girl named Najoma. There's a song called Winter in Atlanta with her and Russ. Really dope. And I listened to a little bit of that album last night. Dope little night ride type album. Couple joints, man, that's been out. Like it was a lot of R&B that came out this week. If you ever listen to Rum Gold, he had I forgot what record he had out. What was that joint called?
Rum Gold. That's a dope name.
Is he Jamaican?
Rum Gold. Nah. Rum Gold, man.
I don't know. But he had this one record that came out like a year or two that was really lit. But it was a lot of R&B that came out that I got to really run through and shit. But like I said, man, you know me, I try to find. I like a lot of. Like I said, it's always new artists coming out in R&B that I'm listening to. I listen to new R&B artists quicker than I listen to new rap artists. I'm gonna keep it talk with you.
Damn, that's why you're the R&B guy, man. I'm
somebody I'm listening to already, and it's somebody new on a feature that I haven't heard. Then I'll go into that. You know what I'm saying? That way, but like I don't just be like rummaging for new rap artists because that shit gets disgusting.
Nah, that's how I discovered Stove God.
I guess that's cool.
You find a diamond in the rough.
I discovered him through the West Side tape.
You end up finding. I mean, out of 5 rapper niggas, is like 2 good ones you might end up finding.
That's how I found Flea Lloyd. I found that nigga by accident during COVID.
I think I found that nigga through the Conway tape.
Nah, YouTube put a video on. It was like, yeah, who is this nigga?
Who is this?
Nah, I feel you on that. YouTube music, I'd definitely say helped me. Definitely this year finding a lot of new music and shit. Most definitely. Let's see what we got anything else, but let's close out on some serious note, man. Yo, they got that nigga in jail. Derek Chauvin is in jail. Well, he's not in jail, but he has been sentenced 22 and a half years. They were
bitch ass nigga. But it's really 15. It's 15 because they only gonna do 2/3 of that time.
Correct. So I mean, what's your thoughts on that, man? Like,
I think it was fucked up from the moment the judge said he could appeal. From the moment we saw that, that's when we knew the game's rigged. I mean, the game's been rigged, but we saw it with our own 2 eyes when the judge told him.
The way I see it, shit, bro, it's a start because at least something happened. We come like, bro, this is what the first officer that we seen during our generation actually get arrested and trialed and like actually having to face. And you know what I'm saying? Especially, you know, that's a Midwest state too. You know, it's just a little different out there, like Minnesota and shit. Like, so the fact that we're actually seeing something happening, bro, I'm thankful for it. But as a man, I'm also not thankful for it because we saw this man kill this man, like take his life, and the fact that you're giving him a possible of freedom. George Floyd's not coming back. Is not going to be able to see him again ever. So, like the fact that he can go out and see the day of light again, that kind of bothers me. Like 15 years, that's a fast time, bro.
The average person gets life for murder, or life, or 25 to life, and he's only getting 22, which means he's getting 15. Like that's not right. And like Joe said, George Floyd is not coming back. He can't see his kids. He can't see his family. So what 15 years is what they get.
In 15 years, his daughter probably is going to be graduating college.
Right.
And the thing is too, like what I seen when I was watching it, I happened to be like my TV, you know, they have like the free channels and shit, whatever. But it had the Port TV app, so I just happened to be watching like that shit. They had that shit on all day. Long story short, I'm watching this shit, and they had his mom's on there, Derek Chauvin's mom, and she's just talking about, you know what I'm saying, his character and all of that such. Oh, he ain't never heard fly, all that good stuff, whoop-de-whoop. And I'm just sitting there like, where is this type of attention and even like thoughts when a kid, 17-year-old, 16-year-old or some shit like that.
Why humanize the killer?
He go to jail for murder or some shit like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is. We're not champion murder or nothing on that nature. But why isn't their mother brought there to talk about, well, he wasn't like this before. He just got caught on the wrong path. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop.
Because it don't matter. Because it don't matter. You know how that. You already know how that shit goes. It ain't like it's sad to say, bro. We shouldn't look at shit like that.
It's not. But it's not even that. It's just the fact that I'm saying that they are giving, like you're saying, they're giving him. Opening for one, for sympathy.
Yeah.
For two, opening for if he does get out, he can come back into like I feel like he can come back into open arms, like people. Oh, he did his dud. He made a mistake. He did his time, all this stuff, whoop-de-whoop, not understanding he murdered a human being. A person that swears an oath to protect the community killed a human being.
And that's another thing
in front of the community at that.
Like police, like, and whatever, however this get taken, I don't give a shit, man. We speaking is raw and uncut here, man. Like, motherfuckers dick eat the police more than it should. They dick eat the police more than it should, and I feel like they're the most villainous. You know what I'm saying? Like
the biggest gang in America.
Yeah, bro. Listen,
9/11, all that shit. Like motherfuckers was dick eating the cops and the fire department after 9/11. Ever since 9/11,
I won't do that to the fire department because the fire department I won't do that about that because there was a lot of them niggas that was there that lost their lives. You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of cops lost their lives too. We're not gonna do that either.
But ever since 9/11,
hold on. But on the flip of that, there are a lot of fucking stop and frisk and a lot of that shit going on in New York City.
And they're letting them rock.
That's the shit you got to speak on. You know what I'm saying?
But letting them rock.
But bringing it back though, it's just like I said. I didn't really like a lot of the things that they were doing to kind of like you said, the way they were even like formulating his sentencing, saying, oh, like, well, I think it was like mad shit. You know, I'm not a lawyer, so it was just a lot of different jargon that broke down his sentencing to come from what they were trying to get, which was the 30 years, and it broke it down to the 22 and a half. And now you talk about, like I said, gotta, you know what I'm saying, only do 2/3 of that shit so he'd be out in, you know what I'm saying, 15, 16 years or some shit like that. So it's just like the way it turns out is very nasty, but like I said, the flip side, it's a start. You know what I'm saying?
Or that is comeuppance in prison. And I'm not wishing that.
No, I'm just saying we don't know. We don't know how they're gonna do. We don't know how they're gonna do. We don't know how they're either gonna do that thing. You know how they're gonna do that, bro. They're gonna more likely put them in some protection. You know what I'm saying,
bro? He's gonna join a white supremacist gang, but that's a conversation I don't.
Better not have no black cops on his ass on there. They better not have nobody black guarding him either.
I feel like they're gonna have him in PC for a while, or they're gonna have him. They're gonna have him in a very chilled out fucking.
They're gonna leave him. They're gonna put him with the pedophiles. That PC.
But neither here nor there, man. Like I said, I think a lot of the lawyers, a lot of the people that were speaking after the case and such, after the sentencing, were speaking a lot of good things, the family and such. And I don't speak on Al Sharpton. I never really like speaking on Al Sharpton, but he did quote my GOAT, and he said, same like Malcolm. Remember what he said. It's just like when you put a knife in my back and you take it out 6 inches, it's still 2 inches of that knife still in my back. So it's still a lot more work that we have to do. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot more work. The Attorney General was saying like, yo, not the Attorney General, but I forgot the white dude. I forgot what his name was.
Malcolm said that?
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah, is it bad that anytime I hear Al Sharpton's name, I think of that Lil Wayne song? He was like, "You just a Jesse Jackson with a perm."
I don't fuck with Jesse Jackson. I don't really fuck with them niggas either. But neither here nor there, man. It's like I said, it's a lot more work we got to do. You know what I'm saying? Breonna Taylor. You know what I'm saying? They need the same type of justice, man. Tamir Rice. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that wasn't able to get this justice. So we got to put this same effort into the people that need this justice today. You know what I'm saying? I think Tamir Rice's birthday just passed. That's like a couple days ago. I'm not sure. He would have been 19 this day. You know what I'm saying? He didn't get no type of justice. When we seen what happened with that, it was pure fucking terrible. Purely terrible. But like I said, I'm happy we got the George Floyd, you know what I'm saying, statues and such built, but we still gotta remember, you know what I'm saying, he did not want to be a martyr. He did not want
statues. We need laws. We don't need statues.
Well, no, we got a couple. Let's not do that. We got the Breonna Taylor law.
Yeah, so we got to remember them, but let's remember they did not want to be martyrs. So we got to make sure we got to remember that. Let's put the fight into stopping this.
They didn't choose to die.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
So let's remember we gotta continue this fight to get this shit right. You know what I'm saying? Make sure the justice is brought for a lot of the people that can't get the same look that they got for George Floyd. Some families can't get that look, so we got to make sure that their voices are heard. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely. So like I said, shout out to all the families that's looking for justice, that are receiving justice, and are trying to fight for justice at this moment.
And you know fuck 12. Fuck 12 expeditiously.
You already know, man. And I mean, we could save this last conversation for the next show. But I know we was gonna talk about they got a lot of film and such coming out soon, yo. Joe, I know you wanted to talk about some shit, man.
This TV. It's been a good week in TV this week, dog. Yo, that Dave episode, dog. That shit had me dying.
It was really, me and my cousin Apple just happened to watch it on the Humbug, bro. We just happened to watch it on the Humbug. I don't think that was the first episode or the second.
Second.
Yeah, I didn't even watch the first episode. Yeah, it's out. It's out.
Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty.
Mr. Nimbus.
Did you see Rick and Morty?
Ew.
Rick and Morty was fire. The Shy.
Why are you saying ill, though? So why are you gotta be?
You don't like Rick and Morty? I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was a late bloomer to Rick and Morty, also.
Nah, Rick and Morty is fire, nigga.
I got Family Guy for that.
If I remember correctly, I'll put you on a Dave too.
If you did, okay.
Yo, this nigga already that nigga that I don't want to give you the credit for. Be like, you did, nigga.
I say, yeah, but like, what the fuck? Like, okay.
Yeah. Already the nigga like, yeah, you. It was a hot line, nigga. I made a hot song though, nigga. Like, what the fuck you want from me?
I don't know, but like I said though, but this is the creepy smile he makes after that. Just always creeps me, bro. He's like, put you on to that.
It's like have
y'all watched Black Monday? Are y'all into that show?
I've been talking about that show. That's the show with Don.
It's season 3. I watched all 3 seasons. Very solid show. It's a little weird. Yeah. Basically, it's about a black nigga that fucks the stock market on purpose, and you see, like, yeah. Yeah, just watch that.
Gino is like really in his comedic bag, and that shit from his last that I see is really good.
Wild drug use throughout the whole show. Niggas is wilding. What happened?
It's in the 80s, right?
Yeah, it's based in the 80s.
Another show that's been on Netflix, they put on Manifest. I happened to watch a couple of episodes of that joint. Pretty interesting show, yo. I would definitely check that joint out too. It's a lot of interesting shows. I mean, Loki's doing their thing. They building their story on there, man. I know me and Gino was trying to talk about that joint on there, but like I said, they're building their story up on there. It's getting really interesting. I'm liking
Did I mention The Shy?
I didn't watch it. That's my mom's show. She watched that. I gotta rewatch it. I put her onto that show.
That show's a good. This is one of their strongest seasons from that show. It's one of their strong seasons. Definitely a lot better than the last one. I'd say that.
I mean, it was a lot of fuck shit going on last season.
Yeah, but now this season, so what happened was they did something real creative that I like. You thought you was seeing the season finale of the show at the beginning of the show. You were seeing the middle of the season at the beginning of the show, and now
Lena Waithe is wildin'. Yo, okay, all right. I'm really got to spin that whole series back, bro. For real talk.
You can skip a couple seasons. I'm not even going. That last season is very skippable.
It is. It's a little weird.
It's a little really cringy.
Weird, but in movie news, they got a Marvin Gaye biopic coming out. I think that's with. I think Jimmy Iovine and Dr. Dre are cooking that one up. I'm really interested to see that.
Interscope Films.
If it ain't called Marvin Gaye, let's get it on. I don't want to watch it.
Like Marvin Gaye.
Hey, yo, relax.
Let's get it on.
Yeah. Someone mute this nigga Loso real quick, dog.
That's his name.
His name is Marvin Gaye. Say the whole name.
That's his name. It's the same thing Sue said.
Gay, let's get it on. So that's what you want to see, Loso? Pause, dog. Like what?
I wish I had the picture that's in the 85 South Show podcast of Marvin Gaye just grilling niggas.
Like Marvin Gaye, if Marvin Gaye was alive, though, Marvin Gaye would just fuck you up, Loso.
That's his name.
Marvin Gaye one of them old niggas, bro. He probably slapped the shit out you and then go make a hit.
Now he's once again in honor of Nipsey. He's one of the quick like all of these fingertips. You get all the strong fingertip But you got that coming out. We got a Rick James biopic coming out. Shout out to the town. That's gonna be coming out on Showtime, I believe. Yeah, Showtime.
What do you call it? What do they call it? Super Freak, the Rick James story.
I forgot that she do got
it. That should be called "Give It to Me, Baby." That'd been better.
But I'm really I don't know. I'm like torn between which one I will watch first, but it depends if it even come out.
Hey, Rick James is he's from your city.
Yeah, but I want to just see like his story, like in general, like you know what I'm saying. All we got to do is the fucking Dave Chappelle shit. I want to see his story like city shit, like you know what I'm saying. But then we got Bernie Mac biopic.
They trying to have boy from that be making those funny videos. The Supreme nigga.
It's him and somebody else. But I'm interested to see that. Like we never got no stand up solo from him. And you know what those they kind of like talk about their life a lot. We really don't get that a lot from Bernie. Like you know what I'm saying. Like so, I would be really dope to see a documentary.
We never had a dope.
I got a question for y'all because like it just popped in my head. Like don't laugh. It's a dead serious question. What would they name a Bobby Brown biopic?
Didn't they already have one?
New edition.
What's the Bobby Brown biopic?
Cocaine City?
No, I think it's called My Prerogative, actually.
Yeah.
How old is it?
It's only like 3 years old.
I didn't even know that was a thing. Wait, they made a whole biopic for this nigga?
It came out after the New Edition one.
It was actually really good. It came out after the Whitney.
It was actually good. It was actually pretty good.
What's his name? Did they show him getting kidnapped by the preacher crew? Because if it didn't happen, it's not valid.
Something I forgot what his name is. The kid that played fucking Mary J. Blige. Mary J. Blige's son.
Empower, right?
Yeah, he plays Bobby Brown in that joint. I'm surprised I didn't see that. But
no,
joints,
I'm
man.
not wasting a weekend to watch Bobby Brown do cokehead activities, nigga.
This nigga Gino said cocaine cowboy. I'm dead. That's already taken, bro. Copyright infringement. You stupid, bro.
Like a cocaine cowboy.
But nah, man, some dope shit up there.
Did that nigga say he made chicken?
Biopics and shit like that. I just forgot. Like, if anybody got Tubi, check that shit out. They got a lot of dope like music documentaries and like concerts and shit on there too, bro.
Yo, Tubi got a great funny movie that was on Netflix that you need to check out if you got Tubi. It's called Full Circle. Hilarious. Go check that shit out. B-class movie. You gonna be in tears, nigga.
Comedy gold. I think I don't know if it's the events tomorrow, but I already know about the changes in the No Remorse schedule and shit, right? We got New Jersey Twerk versus Jag Boy, Reed versus Danny and shit like that. I mean, not Reed versus Danny, Bill Collector versus Danny.
Collector.
I ain't gonna lie, I like the Bill Collector versus Danny battle. I ain't gonna lie, this might be a very entertaining battle. And Jag Boy versus New Jersey Twerk. If they're just rapping just to rap, I mean, it'll be entertaining. But I'm not really.
I kind of feel bad for anybody that's facing Danny after that, cause you gotta come with a wild vengeance now for the rest of the year.
Nah, they definitely are, yo. They really are, though, man. But man, let's get ready to close this joint out, man, with our waves of the week, man. Let's get them joints lined up. Let me see what I got lined up. I already know my joint. My joint, I got Too Short again.
You want to go first? You can go first.
Yeah, bro, I got Too Short again this week, bro. But I really been playing the fuck out of this song, son.
This nigga said Too Short? Oh, you on your West Coast shit, huh?
Yes, sir.
Bitch!
Let me go and hook my joint up to the speaker.
No condone
him. Speaker over here. I feel like I'm just better at using my speaker. There we go. Right there. Let's try that. This is Too Short. Hoes. Off the Shorty Pimp album. Shorty the Pimp album. You know what I'm saying? Hoes, bro. Hey, but you already know, man. We listen to Too Short, you're gonna get some game, bro. So let me go and play this record.
Listen to this perk.
This bitch connect.
You and the RZA connect?
I don't know if the me and the RZA. That's play shit. Cause bro, I was trying to get the me and the RZA to connect, bro. I wasn't trying to connect. And the thing is, it's on. Super blunt.
Yeah, I'm mixing Venom OG.
Mixing Venom OG with what? With C4.
Yo, look at this tweet. Late entry.
Oh, speaking of which,
yeah, I seen that shit, yo. All right, let's play my shit off my phone. Y'all still be able to hear it.
Sound like the Pink Panther and shit.
Y'all hear it good?
No, I can hear it, yeah.
I'll let y'all go listen to the third verse.
You a sick nigga. You know that?
I'll let y'all go listen to the third verse.
I got mine queued up.
Fuck them hoes.
No, definitely.
I love the ladies though. I love the ladies though.
I added this joint to my workout playlist randomly. I like the sample on it, man. I don't know if it's either Kanye or Q-Tip produced it. I don't know, one of them two. Is "Thank You" by Busta Rhymes with Q-Tip, Wayne, and Kanye.
I think that was
wasn't that like it was just like them on a hook?
Yeah,
they sold us crazy
like,
on
chorus.
that. They
they're
tricked us like a motherfucker.
They're doing the in and out. They're doing him and Q-Tip are doing the in and out rapping, and then Wayne too, and then Kanye's
like
on the hook.
Biggest like Rickroll in history.
I fuck with it.
I know. I love the song. The beat and everything is fire, but
you would thought
it
like all these motherfuckers would have had a verse.
Oh no, yeah, they trolled us.
Go ahead, bro. I always love this beat.
This was so
Ooh, I'm playing some oldies tonight.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's one of them nights. It's about to rain like a motherfucker tonight too.
Don't say that.
It is.
Oh, wait, I brought a hoodie. Never mind.
It's been gloomy than a motherfucker today.
Never mind. It's a brand new shirt. Oh, Loso, I'm not wearing a white t-shirt. It's actually a graphic t-shirt.
I'm wearing a bootleg Adidas that you get at the corner store. Don't ask.
Yeah, I got my shit queued up. Let's get it.
For my back to the way for the destination.
I kept listening to that song on my delivery, bro. That was my shit.
That's still my shit. Like that's one of them songs, bro.
That's how we remember Nori. That ain't Drink Champs. That's a different type of Nori.
Yeah,
I'd be happy when people give him his flowers on there.
I remember Nori. I'm from the era of Nori where he was in the movie theaters with the gun shooting shit. That's the Nori I know. Drink Champs Corey, he's cool. I know I know Nori for Pay the Full.
Yo, I'm gonna break out kind of early. All right, man.
All right.
I lied and said, you know what I'm saying? I said earlier I ain't had no plans. So,
Nigga, then get your wave off.
Yeah, no, he played his wave already.
I'm high, bro. I'm high. I'm so high. We done played 3 records that quick. Damn. We getting to it.
Close out the show, dog. Close it out. Let's talk about he goes. Close the show out, dog.
We gotta play his joint. Let's get the
Oh, my bad.
That ain't even it, bro.
What? This is a record.
It's Hats Off.
Where the fuck?
It's Hats Off by Lil Baby and Lil Durk featuring Travis Scott.
Hats Off.
The Voice and the Hero.
Nigga, look at this hairline.
He played this last time?
No.
He played On the Hood.
Oh, okay.
Terrible. They gonna flame me.
That's the last thing I will remember to eat.
On that note, man, you already know, man. Check out the Waves of the Week podcast, man. Check out our last episode with Jay Skis, man. Dope interview, man. Dope conversation, man. Really check that channel. Really good.
Just uploaded a clip from there too, man.
Most definitely, man. Check those clips out on Instagram at Get Your Bars Off Brand. Check out us on all of our respective social medias. Check us out on YouTube and Spotify and Apple. Get Your Bars Off Podcast.
Whoa, why you thought that Illuminati shit? What was that about?
Let's do that. Don't do that.
What's this about?
What did Derek got to do with anything?
I heard if you play any of his verses backwards, all your friends and family die close to you.
Excuse me?
What?
So yeah, Get Your Bars Off Podcast, and we are out. See y'all on the next show. What the fuck?
And on that note,
please, Jesus Christ, yo. Rest in peace to our brother Dustin, man. We love you, yo.